Interesting. Well, guess what? Y'all remember that time I was trying to get the show canceled in New Jersey? Now they finna take it to New Jersey. So now it's time to help get it canceled. You did. Y'all remember this? Let me show you something. Y'all remember I was trying to get it canceled in New Jersey? You remember? I'll show you. Watch this. So now we got to boycott New Jersey at the casino boat that they finna try to have it at. We gotta boycott it. Cause I tried, but would nobody listen? Would nobody help me? Nobody listened. And guess what? He was able to do that show, and now he done got academics to pass it to that promoter guy so they can try to do it in at that casino boat. So now it's time to get them canceled over there. Because how you get to say all of this stuff and get canceled over here and canceled over there, but over there in New Jersey on that casino boat where there's women and he shouldn't be able to do the show nowhere. I'll show you. Watch this. I'll show you. No. I'll show you. Just chill. I'll show you. No. I'll show you. I'll show you. Now I gotta wait a whole 30 days to get the refund. You know what I'm talking about. I got to wait for the refiggity. Higgity diggity. I ain't tripping. It's $59. But I gotta wait. I gotta wait on the refundables. You know what I mean? I gotta wait on the refundables. Yeah, I gotta wait a whole month on the refundables. I couldn't even get to the shindig because the shindig gets canceled. You know what I mean? And then they trying to move it down to New Jersey, but now since he done got out there and said that, now I'm finna get everybody to call up there and get that shit down. He should never tell his moves. You know what I'm saying? So whoever bought them tickets, they gotta wait 30 days to even get their ticket money back. You know what I mean? And yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean? 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 That's crazy, my neighbor. I ain't gonna hold you, son. You heard? For real, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me find this shit, son. So you can see what I'm saying, son. You heard? Now for real though, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me find this shit real quick. What page was this on? Was this on? I think it was on this one. I tried to tell niggas wasn't listening, son. Niggas just overlooked. Look how Charleston White, I told you, fam, nigga gonna get you canceled, my boy. You thought it was a motherfucking game. You thought you was gonna skate through this motherfucking internet, disrespecting me and talking down. I'm finna get you canceled. I'm finna get you I'm putting in the work. This ain't no just you finna just skate by and I'm finna let you make it. Fuck no, you should have never disrespect me, fool. You should never disrespect me, my nigga. See, you understand? You should have never disrespect me, nothing. Like you should have just left me alone. You know what I'm saying? But now Pharaoh get to jab your ass until you fall asleep. You understand? You want to keep fucking with me? You tried to make fun of me and laugh and thought it was funny that you was, you know what I mean, trying to usurp my fame. Oh my boy. Yeah, you hear me? So yeah, we just gonna keep cutting your money off. That's it. Pissing you off to where you gotta jump on here and look stupid. You know what I mean? You remember when you was on your live bragging while you and Dewberry was eating breakfast while you was in your robe and you was down there at the casino in Jersey talking shit to Pharaoh? Ah, yeah, all roads lead back to Pharaoh. We finna get this bitch canceled. Watch. Well, I am. I don't know what everybody else gonna do, but I'm finna go ahead and get you canceled, my boy. And then DJ Academics, he gonna have to figure out how to where y'all gonna do the show at. You might as well just do the show on his live. The only place you gonna ever be able to do a show is live on the internet. Nah, for real though, you. I ain't bullshit. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I was finna be in the front seat too, like front row, just so I can punch you out when I seen you. Soon as you came, soon as they say, introducing Charleston White, I'll run up there and knock you out, son. I was gonna play possum like a motherfucker and just chill for a second. Not even make no moves, no sudden moves. Then as soon as you came up on the stage and the security will fall back, I'm gonna knock your ass out. Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna stomp you on the stage. Hmm. Hmm. I want you. I want to get you, boy. Let me see, Charleston White. Where this tape at? Mm. Let me motherfucking see, dog. Let me see where these tapes at. Cause I could have swore I was telling y'all this nigga tried to do that show and he successfully did the show in New Jersey on that casino boat. They got the show off. But I was trying to get y'all to call up there and get it done, get it taken down. But no, did nobody want to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, did nobody want to motherfucking join the regiment? Niggas was scared. Niggas was scared. Now he getting canceled over here. Now what y'all want to do? Y'all want to ride with your kid that lived or what? What y'all want to do? Y'all fucking with it or not? We canceling them or not? It seem like people canceling them. So what's up? We canceling them or not? What we doing? Cause I'm with the cancelization. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the cancelitis. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm with. I'm with the cancelization. What's up, my neighbor? Is we canceling the nigga or not? Charleston White has a message for Kenny B. Oh shit, this is that one video. Damn. Oh shit, this is that video. I didn't even realize this was that tape. Damn, I didn't know I had that tape blocked. Whole lot of blasphemy and did Charleston expose his true character? What, nigga? I can't believe I forgot about these tapes. Wow. It's a lot of tapes I got. Anyway, hold on. I think I gotta go to Instagram to find this shit. Beach house nigga. Excusez-moi, excusez-moi, excusez-moi. 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 T.I. son. Yeah, here it's looking like old boys say, ain't no sunshine in this home, only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone. This house just ain't no room anytime she goes away. That's what I'm talking about. He bringing that real music back though. Okay, here it go right here, y'all. Look, let me show you on the Instagram. I was trying to get y'all niggas to cancel this nigga in New Jersey. So now they trying to do the show in New Jersey. I tried my best, but wasn't nobody listening. See, look, I was campaigning like a motherfucker, son. I'm talking about big campaigning, but ain't nobody listening. This was at the Showboat in Atlantic City. He finna try to have it in Atlantic City, y'all. You say pull up in Camden? I bet. Bet, bitch ass nigga, bet. 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 Bet, bet, bet. Bet. So Custerson. Hold on, let me see. Let me scoot this shit over. Hold on, where the other one at? Event about Charleston White and his race statements, and this is what I got.
Is promoting and that niggas is killing each other.
So you telling me
you understand what I'm
that
saying?
Charleston White can say
just
he
hear me.
raped
I heard
somebody
what
and
you
y'all
said.
finna have him at y'all's venue?
Man, listen, he's going to be at the venue.
Okay.
Listen, you got many things to fight over. When it comes to black people, we quick to do that.
So y'all don't care that he said that he rapes, that it's okay to rape women?
Listen, man, motherfuck you, nigga. Don't even call my phone. You sound like a nut, and I'm not entertaining you, sucker.
So I called the promoter of this event about Charleston White and his race statements, and this is what I got.
Is promoting and that niggas is killing each other.
So you telling me that Charleston White can say he raped somebody and y'all finna have him at y'all's venue?
Man, listen, he's going to be at the venue.
Okay.
Listen, you got many things to fight over. When it comes to black people, we quick to do that.
So y'all don't care that he said that he rapes, that it's okay to rape women?
Listen, man, motherfuck you, nigga. Don't even call my...
So I called the promoter of this event about... Yeah, nigga, don't get mad at me, nigga, because y'all niggas employing this rapist, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Shit. And this is where he finna try to go have a show at. So at the showboat, he gonna try to have a show at the showboat because this promoter right here don't give a fuck about nothing and he gonna get the money. That's it. So y'all got to call the showboat. Call the showboat. There go the number right there on the ticket master. And then get him canceled. So he can't do it no more. All right, I'm finna call that number and piss the New Jersey, the Atlantic City nigga off again. Let's see if he answer. Hello, what the number is? It's yeah, I'm gonna do this again. Watch this. The number is 276-370-9124. See, watch this. It's the same place that I called to try to get it canceled before. Y'all crazy as hell letting this nigga live, son. You heard? Y'all letting the nigga live. Don't let this nigga live, fam. Don't let him live, son. Don't let him live, son. Don't let him live, son. He said he called him a drunk. Charleston White says he's ready for war with China Mac. Shit funny as hell. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, that funny as hell. CW exposed DJ Academics as a coward. Where that other video? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, where that other video at? And nigga say Charleston White, fuck everything about the show being canceled 6 days ago. Okay. I just seen another one. Charleston White claims Academics canceled comedy show and is a drunk. Yeah, that's funny as hell. Hey, look out, Custerson, bitch. We don't give a fuck, hoe ass nigga. We trying to cancel you, bitch ass nigga. So shut your ass up, hoe ass nigga. You can rant and rave all you want, nigga. We trying to go ahead and smash your goddamn order, nigga. Fuck you, talking about, nigga. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. You shouldn't have never disrespect me. If you never would have disrespect me, I wouldn't be on your rooftop like this, sir. I ain't bullshit. I'm the reason why you finna lose a whole bunch of money. You wanna know why? Cause you a bitch ass nigga. That's why. Your ass shouldn't have never tried me, son. You shouldn't have never tried Pharaoh. So now we canceling it, getting every show canceled. You know what I'm saying? I'm your motherfucking Reaper, nigga. I'm the Reaper, nigga, and I'm coming for you, bitch ass nigga. Every chance I get, nigga. Now for real though. So shut your bitch ass up. Fucking hoe ass nigga. Who's that nigga on that nag? You wanna know who it is? Yeah, nigga. And I know you gonna see this player. You punk ass bitch. Now for real though, Clifford white ass nigga. I know you gonna see this bitch hoe ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, hoe ass nigga. Why you ain't talking back now? Stinky in the brain ass nigga. Fuck you talking about bald headed ass nigga. I told you before, to know your enemy, you must become your enemy. And I'm gonna destroy your ass nigga. I made you and I can break you. Tell him about the gun line, boss. Hoe ass nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You don't want no goddamn steamed vegetables, boy. You hear me? Now for real, get me. Remember you said this? I put the tape out.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling them about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. You did the right thing. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch, she can't let me eat. You know what? I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch, if you got a problem with what I say. I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop a hoe. You can't tell no man what to do with his bitch.
So I appreciate you. Bitch ass nigga, this the tape. This the tape that's been slowly ruining your career, bitch ass nigga. You shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have said it. You should have said it, bitch ass nigga. You said it. So now I'm on your rooftop, hoe ass nigga, like Jorge with the hammer and nails, dumbass boy. You should have never said it. You shouldn't have never said it. You shouldn't have never said it, my nigga. You shouldn't have never said it, bro. You know what I mean? But you said it. You did it. You know what I'm saying? You said it, and Pharaoh is regurgitating the burp, hoe ass nigga. It's your fault, my neighbor. You should never said it. And you should have never thought you could play with Pharaoh on the ones and trees, my nigga. Because guess what? Pharaoh, I'll be patient, nigga. I'll be taking my time with the grind. You understand? Nigga, I'll sit back and just, you know what I mean, look at it for a little bit, be like, oh, okay, this nigga thought it was a game. You understand? This nigga really just thought.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
All right, Mr. O'Neill, please stop using swear.
Yeah, nigga, because guess what? Custerson.
Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up.
Got me fucked up, bald headed ass nigga. You thought I was dead? I ain't dead, bitch ass nigga. I'm still riding that fool ass nigga, and I'm on your rooftop, fool, like shingles, nigga. Now for real, nigga. I'm on your biscuit like a hat, nigga. I'm on your biscuit like gravy, hoe ass nigga. Nah, for real. Like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm on your melon, nigga, like a garden hose, fool ass nigga. Fuck you, hoe ass nigga. Hey, but get what though, Custerson, bitch? Shut your bitch ass up, hoe ass nigga. I got something for you, bitch ass nigga. Get what you mean, yeah. Cause you thought it was a game, hoe ass nigga. It ain't no game, my boy. Bitch ass nigga, it ain't no game. He got something for China Mac, tasers, and fucking. Now he's going back to all these stupid ass antics, tasers and fucking railroad nails and fucking. Man, shut your bitch ass up, hoe ass nigga. Look at this bitch ass nigga. Raw and uncut busters. Straight busters, nigga. Straight buster, nigga. Yeah. This nigga. This thing got 12 viewers in here. You fucking hoe ass nigga. I'm finna go on that nigga live and talk shit real quick. Watch this shit. Hey, y'all come over here. Y'all come over here. This nigga tweeting shit. Nah, 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 I appreciate you for not having a straw joint. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get that a straw joint. You know what I'm saying? Nah, with Troy Ave? Hold on, J Diggs and Wack 100. You talking about yeah. Didn't Sharp and Wack had a fade? Or were they just saying that? How about how about now? I don't know what the yeah, just mute yourself real quick and see if it stopped. Nah, I just seen something with Sharp. Hey, man, Wack and Sharp had to fade or whatever. So it's like, I mean, if the aggressive, overly aggressive, pseudo masculine pimp nigga had a fight with him, why wouldn't he fight Diggs? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why? You know what I mean? When a stand up want to get his round in, what's up? I'm 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 really just looking at like I can't wait to see what happens with this no jumper stuff because he been a slave master. Like I think all of this stuff is really revolving around how no jumper stuff is devolving. After I got off with you, I went over to China Max Discord on YouTube. And bro, everything that I've been hearing now about China Mac, how he race appropriating and you know what I mean? Like he has a whole bunch of niggas that ain't niggas or a few niggas in his Discord, like it's just rah-rah and uh death and gang and this and that. But how you gonna say stop doing this and that and you promote this type of behavior? Yeah. Like I got into it with ODM Slim because of some of them people on this panel just made some up and put a key in his back. So now he talking greasy. And I'm like, all right, when I come to cap, like I got it on my page. You could, yeah, you got my permission to play it. Look, check this out. This dude just out of nowhere, huh? Hold on. I'll share it for you. Yeah, here, I grab it for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I grab it for you. Just so you can see. Like, I went on and roasted the kid, but like they was I don't know, China Mac just got a lot of lackeys around him. And so when ODM Slim jumped in, it's like you got all of these non-black, and then a few black riding this China man's coattail, like really meat pulling, fam. That's weird. It's just weird what I seen here. I'm gonna show it to you so you can see. There it go right there. I've been tearing up his Discord though. I've been getting at them bombs. You gotta do the screen share. It's right there next to my picture. Yeah, just share that thing. The one with the video in it. Yeah, here you go right here. Watch this. It's funny as hell. Like, and he just bit the bait. Like they just said some stuff and he just went along with it. Like, and he just started going at me for no reason. Hold on, I'm gonna play it. Watch this.
Hey, well, look out, ODM Slim. When I come to California, nigga, let's eat. Fuck all they talking, nigga, with these bitch niggas like a bitch, nigga. Yeah, I'll see you when I come out there, nigga. Let's eat then. Let's eat then. Cool then. Yeah, cool then. I sure is, nigga, because shit, nigga, we need that, nigga, yeah. Yo, we need that. Yo, we need that. Nigga, you ain't even tough, nigga. You ain't even tough like that. You let these niggas put a key in your back, no ass nigga. You let these niggas put a key in your back, bitch ass nigga.
And this is China Max Tap, bro.
Yeah, nigga, you let these niggas put a key in your back, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. You let these niggas put a key in your back, puss ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, you a bitch, nigga. 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 Man, you a bitch, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. You a pussy, nigga. Yeah, you a pussy, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, you a pussy, nigga. You a pussy, nigga. You a pussy, nigga. Oh, yeah, Slim. You ain't even got no brain left after you got shot in the head, dumbass. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Empty-headed ass nigga. Your head like one of them peanuts. Your head like one of them peanuts without the peanut in it, no ass nigga. You got just the shell up there. Empty-headed ass nigga. Shut up. Dumbass nigga. We don't give a fuck. That's why you always got all that flour on your mouth, hoe ass nigga. Shut up. You talk like Lil Boosie, nigga, when you get to talking, dumbass nigga. Weird ass nigga. You got diabetes, don't you, dumbass nigga? Shut up. Empty-headed ass nigga. We don't give a fuck, nigga. Punk ass nigga, you some heart, nigga. That's why Crib Mac don't fuck with you no more. That's why Crib Mac ain't want you as a manager, because you ain't got no brain in your skull to get shot out, no ass nigga. Nigga, shut your brain out, bitch ass nigga. You can't even think straight, oh ass nigga. You can't even think straight, bitch ass nigga. Shut up.
And he came at me for no reason. So shit, nigga, that's why you got your brain shot out, nigga. You got half a brain up there, dumbass. Yeah, because them niggas was like, okay, look, when I went over there in the China Max shit, right? Because I was trying to get to the bottom of why, what was China Max reasoning for trying to get rid of Charleston White? I didn't realize that China Mac and Math Hoffa had beef after they did the interview. After he sat down and learned about China Mac's grandfather and all this other stuff, and before he started hanging with blacks and everything, like the racism in his family. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, let me get a clear understanding now, because it seemed like they didn't came together to get rid of Charleston White, but I don't think they really came together. I think China Mac was doing that because he was plea bargaining with Math. Okay, well, look, I don't think Math unified with him. I think China Mac knew that he was out of pocket for even saying anything to him about Troy Ave being on the show, because China Mac's whole interview was based on him being a race appropriator anyway. So deal with the Chinese stuff. You can't say that I can't talk to Troy Ave. This is black people issue. You know what I'm saying? And you was out of pocket. So when the thing happened with Charleston, China White was plea bargaining. In Texas, we call it plea bargaining, where a nigga be like, you know what? Uh, we from the same state, and fuck that nigga. And I'm gonna do this because I did step out of pocket with the Troy Ave shit, but here's my olive branch to say fuck Charleston White because he said something about your kids. Nah, nigga, don't try to plea bargain now, nigga. We Math, like, we gonna deal with this later, nigga. Like, you need to deal with your people and stop talking about us. And now you want to act all friendly and shit, trying to go at him because he said something about my kids. Nah, nigga, you speaking on shit in the black community you don't need to even speak on. Nah, fam, hell nah. You know how the government do, fam. You know how they, I mean, not just the government, but you know how the industry do. If they find something that they could push an agenda through, regardless if they know the plan or not, they gonna do it. Like, the algorithm is set up based on them getting money. So the more they can put this person out there and spread these certain ideas and stuff, he's not employed by them. He's an informant, but not by the industry. He's an informant based on some other stuff in the world. You know what I'm saying? Then it you know what I'm saying? So that's when like, when people be like, yeah, he a industry plant. Nah, not so much. He's just an informant that, when it comes to, like, and then, like, when the industry sees some of the shit that they do on the internet, they just go in the algorithm and make sure that his videos get seen. That's it. Like, he ain't, you know what I mean? In that sense, they're planting him in everybody's face, making him more suggested than everybody else. That's it. That nigga's so contradicting, fam. They just keep it going. Like, most of the artists they need talked about, or like, shit, a lot of shit just be promo, fam. But the industry knows how to make nigga shit popular. That's it. Yeah. It's the machine. No, it's bound to happen, family, because you got to think it's a whole bunch of gangbangers up there, whole bunch of niggas who ain't got no money and, been trying to get somewhere. And Adam been feeding off of that for the last, what, since he had all them niggas then. So you get a dude like Lush One, who is a part of the battle rap culture, and he deal with niggas every day. Like, he hang with the niggas all the time. So Adam thinking he just, a Mexican white dude that he can confide in and, tell all the business to. And Lush is like, Nah, let me tell these niggas." That's what happened, bro. Like, he was like, he got in a situation. He was like, you know what? Let me just tell these niggas about this white dude, and he's the only one that been able to do it. And so now everybody's getting to find out that this nigga doing dirty business. Like, he really slaving them niggas. So Lust One was the camel that broke the fucking, I mean, the straw that broke the camel's back. That's all it is. Of course. Of course. It's just like what the Asians do. They come in our neighborhoods and they buy the stores, and the niggas is the protection, not the police. Same thing. They perfected this craft. Yeah, and they got their picks on who they like fam. Like in my neighborhood, to keep it a whole bean, son. In my neighborhood, the Asians they run this store. Most of the brick niggas, the niggas with the monies, they the ones that get to come in, launder, put they dope in the store, you know what I mean, pay for this and that, and come in and be standing behind the counter talking with the like doing business with these, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, damn, that shit crazy. What? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But then look, I remember them times where they was selling triple O bags, razor blades, and all kind of shit, when a nigga was out there with a pocket full of stones. So I'm like, it's shit crazy that this is nigga, this is like the trap supply house, nigga, the corner store, fam. Like you go in there, you get everything you need, my nigga. And you can talk to your customers, you do your little this and that, your jugs, and like and they purchase the shit too. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing but like a small enterprise, man, to like, funneling the drugs, funneling the communication. I mean, I don't know. It's- so yeah, I think Adam 22 thing has been waiting to bubble, and I see that Joe Budden's brought up the pedophile shit that he reshared on Twitter a long, long time ago, about him saying he would fuck a little kid in the ass or whatever. And so I seen that when I put the video out about Charleston White, that had came up with Adam 22, but Wack defended Adam. You know what I'm saying? And then Adam was like, nah, I shared that from another comedian. That ain't my original views and this and that. But so now that it's being brought back up again with all of this happening, I don't think yeah, what's up, 908? I don't think that Adam finna fare well in this one, because every last one of them dudes that done left, I looked at all they podcasts. Them boys is moving in order. You know what I'm saying? I seen AD and the rest of them like they really finna campaign. Them niggas campaigning like, yeah, fam, and they know so much about what's been going on over there. Adam might lose a lot on this one. Right. Right. Hey, and to the person in the comments, I'm not saying nothing's gonna happen to Adam. His business still gonna run, but the niggas ain't gonna be there. He's gonna lose a lot of niggas, fam, based on they gonna move around. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
No, I'm sorry to have this one, Shiloh. That sucks. Listen. Her and D baby along with other women like Chef I'm not doing it. What I'm saying, she don't want me. She wants trolling. She wants niggas like Redeemer. She wants other people besides me. Just like any other woman out here. She's a spider. No woman out here wants me. No woman out here besides Kobe.
Adam, I was looking you up, and Adam was like, I was a black.
No, I'm talking about sex. I'm a sex love. I don't want love. I'm talking about sex in the bed sex. Like spider. I'm flirting with you, spider. You put me down. You feel me? I'm flirting with y'all. I'm flirting with Adam. You put me down. I got a big dick too. Spider doesn't even know. She don't know how big this dick is, but she like my sex. That's why she has a big brother. That's why she called me her big brother. Isn't that right, big shit? Isn't that right, big shit?
I'm older than you.
I don't care. I'm here old.
Okay. That's love. And if anybody got something they want to pull up to, who would be on? I didn't know you could share from your actual channel.
Yeah, that's look, and another thing I want to propose, niggas need to get restreamed because dig these blues. You got a channel, you got a channel, you got a channel. Say a nigga want to do a mass discussion with all of our followers at one time. On Restream, you can connect everybody to one channel. And then everybody's followers, they tune in at the same time. That's what I've been trying to right. And so see, look, what I was trying to do, I was trying to get the show canceled that Charleston was doing in New Jersey at the Atlantic City boat thing or whatever. He finna try to get it done. He finna try to take the show from New York down there again. And I'm like, he just announced it earlier. See, I called the dude who did the venue the last time. You said you seen him? You seen him? Well, look, I think they finna transfer the show down because that's what he said. He want to have it at Atlantic City again at that showboat again. And I'm like, yeah, where he had the last one over there. Because I called the promoter, and the promoter was, he cursed me out. He was like, yeah, I was like, so you gonna have a dude who RAPE women and is an advocate for this and that, and then you gonna let him be on the stage, son? Nah, it ain't even about him lying, fam. Like, ain't no stand-up man talking like that to the masses. You don't talk like that. You can't do that. I know we gotta stop it. We gotta come together, son. Like you heard, like when we gonna stand up as men, son, and say, nah, enough is enough. He a blood? Oh. Mm. Buddha was African? I never heard that before. I never heard that before. I need to see that. I need to see that because that's the first time I heard it, son. Oh.
I heard of Buddha Black. No, that's the rapper. No, what he was saying is the thing about the religion, right? I believe so. I do believe so. That's why I was saying I know a lot of older elder black people that follow that religion that praise them. I believe that with us, but Buddhism, yeah, I believe it's black. I think more right. Yeah, man. Most even like I said with China Mac, Asian. Most Asians they original men, you know what I'm saying? Black men. Exactly. At one time, Africa was in Africa, which is called Asia. It was an earthquake that broke that shit up. Yeah, oceans and all that stuff.
But this let me say this, son. Check this out. Now I really be sitting up listening to all of like the woke talk. I done been in them conversations for the past 10, 15 years, right? And when it comes to like the Bible, it didn't even take place in the said Africa, right? It took place in the Indian countries. Most of this religious stuff took place in the Indian countries of the world. No, it was not. No, it was not. No, it was not. No, fam. I just looked up the Buddha thing and Buddha. No, Buddha Naples Naples is a Naples is a country. Naples is a country somewhere down in India somewhere, right? I just fam, we come from Indian people, fam. Everybody. Indian people were the first people on the planet. I don't know why people don't be saying that. Why do we say indigenous then? What's the point of saying I'm indigenous to this land? Indian people were the first people on the planet, family. He just said Asia. Everything was Asia, and then everything broke off. Okay, so what do you think Asia was? What do you think Asia, bro? If you look at Indian people, look at this nigga, bro. If you really think, if you really look at history, fam, you look at his story, and you go all the way back, and you pay attention to detail. No, no, listen. That's what I'm saying. I see you ain't even let me. You ain't even let me eat, son. He not even let me eat, son. But the original people, they call them indigenous. So the only people that are the closest to indigenous are Indians. These are the first people on the planet, fam. They lied. The stories are lies, fam. Look at all the Moroccan Moors, and most of them people look Indian, fam. Like if you no, they're not. The book said they were black. The book, bro. Okay, let's be real. Let's be real. Look at everybody's skin. Hold on. Let's be real. Everybody put their skin up. What color do you see on our skin, family? What color? No, 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 no. We're not lying. We're not in denial. No, no, no. What color is our skin up here, fellas? It's it's not, bro. In the Bible, even in the Bible, it said that his skin was. Hold on, King. Even in the Bible, King, it said that his skin was copper, fam, hair like wool, fam. That's brown. That is not black, fam. Family, family. The first houses that were made were teepees. Look at the pyramids. They resemble teepees. They're just bigger teepees, fam. Look at Pharaoh. Pharaoh looks like an Indian chief. The Sphinx, if you look at the Sphinx, it looked like a fucking Indian chief. The Indians were the ones that were praising and worshiping the animals before anybody. Look at Egypt. Egypt, they worship animals. Just look at our ancestors were Indians, fam. They look, we went from if you look at that thing that Kyrie Irving showed, Kyrie Irving got in trouble for sharing. That said, if we went from Indians to Negroes to coloreds to blacks or niggas, fam, we went from Indians to all of this other shit. We are not black. We don't have black on our skin, bro. These are the facts. Fam, Indians in New York, look, and where y'all up there in the north, I learned that there was an Indian tribe up there that owned all of that. They ran them off. They got them sick, and then people deserted the land. The pilgrims, they wrote out a bill or a law that if the land is deserted by the people that were here, and since we're settlers, we get to claim that land if they desert it. They got them people sick, ran them people off, and took New York, New Jersey, all of that stuff up there. These are the facts. Indian people been here, bro. It was the Indian, bro. The only tribes that you see in movies. I'm because nah, you got you no, you gotta understand. I understand the Cherokee, the Seminole, the Creek. I understand. I know what's going on, fam. Like they've been lying. Like, bro, they came over here, the Trail of Tears, they killed a whole bunch of Indians. They when they came over here, they damn near wiped away a lot of our ancestry over here. And even out there in Hiroshima when they was bombing people, fam, you can go around the world and see that they've been trying to erase the Indian history, fam.
Yeah, that's one big thing that Kyrie Irving been dealing with. You see, even Kevin Gates, where they talk about the indigenousness and all of that, and they had the feathers in their hair because you gotta first thing you gotta first because he's the body boy. That's why he had feathers in there.
Who?
He's saucy. Yeah, yeah.
who who you say? Kevin Gates? Uh, mm,
But Kyrie feel that way, and I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I've been watching Dane Calloway crosses, and Dane Calloway speak on that a lot. Also, he also is someone else that carry the feathers and all that. He can speak on that, and he was pretty much saying that like history was wrote a certain way for a reason. But I agree with what you said, Storm, because I always heard that the first, the original man, I always heard that the bones was discovered in Africa. That's why they always say that Africa is, was the roots. But as time went on, eventually,
And the reason, hold on, let me say one thing. The reason they call Africa Africa now, like I said, once Asian, they call it Africa because when the conquest from Europe, they said Africana. You know what I'm saying? It was a Europe man that came over there to conquer, they take over shit. They named after themselves. Africa was once Asian.
bro, Jesus was Jesus.
How long you had known yourself, bro?
Me for too many years since, especially around let's say around like when 9/11 happened. I started seeking even harder. Yeah, yeah.
I studied everything. I studied Christianity, Buddhism. I studied the motherfuckers really Latter-day Saints. I studied everything, bro. I studied Islam. And the way I live my life as a righteous man. But I studied all that so I can know who I am, bro.
All right, so
They make the Bible to enslave the black mind. Enslave the black, bro. You think the Bible talking about slave, bro? You never read the Bible talking about how to enslave the black man? The original man, you never read that in the Bible?
look, check this out. I get all of that, the apocryphas. I get all of that Hebrew shit. I get it, fam. But when black people are saying we are Hebrew Israelites, those are Indian people, family. Like I don't. But you gotta hear what I'm saying though. When Jesus was born in Nazareth, where a bunch of brown Indian people live, where they were founded and born and bred. When we talk about nah, he crazy. Say he wild and say, look.
this is truthfully a great conversation. Have to keep it respectful because
No, we good.
this is knowledge for everybody that's in here and also us on the table.
King.
I love these type of combos, man, because it's very, very important, man, to certain things that you want.
King. I guarantee you, if if we go back and we get to the point of like, okay, so they're not saying whose DNA is original. They just saying that blacks was original. They only saying that because blacks is now running amok and getting smart in the motherfucker and getting belligerent and crazy. I guarantee you, if we said that we were native or indigenous in this country, we get our reparations because we're actually saying what nationality or tribe we are. Black is not an actual tribe. Black is not a people, fam. It's lost at sea. It doesn't exist.
60s, 70s, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I know I actually come from the root, bro. My great grandmother was Sicilian. My great grandfather.
Uh,
Both my father's grandparents.
Come on, King. Come on, son.
I
I'm
know.
on my Ed. I'm on my Ed lover. I'm on my Ed lover, son. Come on, son. Come. No, I ain't saying you lying, son. I'm just saying, what is a Sicilian, bro? Where do you think a Sicilian comes from? No, you wild, son. You wild for that, son. What'd you say, caucasicity? What is that? King, King, look out. King, come on, son. You are come on, son. So you telling me that a Sicilian is not a byproduct of an Indian? Nah, son. Nah. All right. You saying original, but when you go look up indigenous, it just says the original person. So when you just say you saying the same thing, you just choose to use the word original, son. You heard? Bars. Bars. No, we ain't getting mad. Hell no.
I'm not one for those 12 in 120 days. Aren't white. Oh God. What's up, baby? My bad.
Somebody had commented to you earlier, Reese. He said, Buddy took that gunshot home like a G. He did. He did. Shout out to my boy.
Shout out that.
Yeah. He spit that joint out like nothing. I ain't mean to throw anything off, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to cut you off, but I'm just going to that.
That happened what last week? And that joint hit us up too, man. That shit like
Look. Can I ain't mean to interrupt, but look at Battle Creek, Michigan. It was a number of Indians that ran that place up there. This whole country was ran by Indians, fam. Like when they talk about Thanksgiving and this and that, they didn't say coming over here to conquer no Africans. Y'all say that Africans and blacks traveled. Well, why the hell was there Indians over here then? If black no, hold on. Let's keep it a bean, son. You heard? Look, now check this out. Everybody keep on saying, nah, I did, but did these blues though? They say black people traveled the world, right? When the Caucasoids came over here, what did they find? Indians. So Indians traveled the world, not black people, bro. Black people only traveled because they slaved them nobody ass niggas and brought them over here. They weren't traveling, bro. I'm not a descendant. I am not a descendant of no motherfucking slave on no Mayflower, fam. I am a descendant of indigenous native people, fam. Yeah, you a descendant of slaves. I come from kings and chiefs and shit. I come from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do. It is what it is. Shit happens, fam. You heard? What? Okay, so what did they do to the? You tight, son. So what happened? What you? What happened? What happened? What happened to the slaves on the boat though? You niggas had to ride over here in feces and fecal matter. Niggas was like out there bad, son. Like really in dilapidated conditions, son. Like it was bad for you niggas, son. Like my tribe of people, we was good, son. It ain't no argument. It's these are the facts. Nobody want to state these facts.
The conversation is with the original man. And this is a big conversation that comes from our culture where when we was younger and stuff, when we came up, we always heard that, in Africa, that was the oldest home that was discovered. Even when they speak of prophets like Jesus and them, like they were saying that, he was African. But as time went on, then, you got people like, used to throw out like Aim Holloway or Now the argument is that the original man is not African, that it is, from a Indian descent. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a big conversation, and I just gotta say that shout out to King of New Jersey and Girl, because these are two brothers that both do research, and this is all love and respect at the end of the day. This is very,
Yeah,
very important.
big
Shout out
bill.
to my brother Rosewood, you know what I'm saying? 215 in the building, Rosewood, man. Good welcome to Cat Red, man. Shout out to my brother Logan Minus, man. So
Rosewood, that's the similar to this from Rosewood, Florida. Similar, a lot of similar from Rosewood, Florida.
Oh, and even Rosewood. Like I've been seeing people talk about Rosewood lately. Like, bro, when I seen that movie, and I'm in Florida now. Uh yeah, that was crazy movie, son. That was crazy. But I've been seeing this lady, she be playing with the guns, kind of light skinned, but she's got Indian descent. And she was talking about Rosewood, like what happened. We seen the movie, but the movie depicted like the trueness of what happened to Rosewood. This was a black owned community. White lady said that a black man did it because she didn't want her husband know that she was cheating on her, right? But fam, if you go down here, if you come to Florida, you are going to see that it is more Indian looking people down here than anything. You had the Seminoles down here. You got the Redskin football team. Like if you just really look at it, they've been trying to get rid of how do all the Indians got reservations? How is their land sacred and niggas ain't? That's a Nor were the Indians. They were the one that traveled here. So what are we saying?
I don't call them Indians. We call them Native Americans.
Um,
Native Americans.
that's true.
because we're going because we keep calling ourselves black. We are not black. Black is lost at sea. Black doesn't exist. That is not a nationality. It is it's a condemning term of endearment. That's it. It's not even my look at here. Can we do this again? Everybody put up your skin color. This is brown. This is brown. They not black. They chocolate, bro. Like they dark brown, fam. No, no. Nah, son. Nah, son. Nah, son. Okay. Let me say this. Okay, let me say this. Have you ever seen fingers that get frostbitten? Frostbitten is your when your finger dies. Like, look, all of the nerves die and it becomes blackened. Black is a derogatory term for lack of oxygen, lack of life. When you look in the sky at nighttime, you see lack of oxygen. That's why it's called night. That's why it looks like darkened space because there is no oxygen. When anything becomes blackened, that means there is no oxygen. So when they say black people, these are people that don't have air. They're not heirs. They don't exist. They're not real people. No, that's in space, family. I'm not talking about on the planet. We got oxygen here. You did what but I'm talking in
Are not actually black. Black is like the color of this background of this strange
I said we the original people.
lifetime.
I said that because that's what white people know us as black.
that's what they called us. It's a disrespect. Okay, just like look, okay, agree with me on this, King. They called the Christians because it was derogatory. Like Christian is a derogatory term to the disciples, the apostles. They was called that was like calling niggas mulatto. You know what I'm saying? The word Christian, when they called them Christians, it was disrespectful.
Your audio is getting like scratchy. I don't know what it is, but it's not clear right now.
Y'all come over to twist shit.
and all them other Asian nationalities.
This nigga crazy, son.
All that derived from Africa.
Here go the link, y'all.
The white man conquered Africa like they conquered America. They named it and backed it up. Fuck your Africa. Africa named after. I bet you see a German man or English man. It's a white man. It's not a black man. Africana, what's the name? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna Google it for you.
So that's what I'm saying, fam. Why are people calling themselves African American or African if it was from a white man's name? This shit's weird, son. Like it's crazy, son. Like blacken resembles death, lack of color, lack of hue. People keep saying that. We know so, but this is what I'm saying, like family. If that was a surname, black is a surname. Black is like a title, fam. It's like the name of a company. And we are a company because we are employed and tagged by these people by our social security numbers and all this other stuff, fam. Like this I'm not black, fam. I'm brown. They went by whatever them white folks called them. Whatever they call them, that's what they went by. They didn't know. They didn't remember who they was. They didn't know what the fuck. They don't know who the fuck they was, fam. They don't know nothing. Indians, fam. Family. If you if you listen, listen. I watched the movie that Kyrie shared, and throughout that movie, from Hebrews to Negroes, it revealed a truth that black people are not black, they're Indians. And that's why they didn't want to share it. That's why it was an uproar. Ethiopia. Listen. And what are Ethiopians? And what and if you look at Ethiopians, who do they look like? Indians. They look like Indians, bro. They all Indians. We're Indians, bro. They, bro. Okay, so if we talk about Mecca, if we talk about Mecca in Africa, who okay, now if you look at the pilgrimage, you look at Mecca, the building, the temple under the black cloth, who is guarding this said temple? Is it black people or is it Indians? Exactly. Indians are guarding the truth and they don't have to give it to nobody. Ain't no niggas around there sweeping them floors and guarding that little box in the middle of nowhere. It's a bunch of Indians. When Malcolm X went over there, when Malcolm X went over there and seen that it was everybody but majority Indians guarding this truth. Even Ramsey and most of them pharaohs, they were Indian. They wasn't black, fam. Come on, man. Like this is the truth that they don't want to be revealed, fam. We can get our reparations and the whole world back if we just say we're Indians and claim it. But we don't want to do that. Niggas want to be black. Fuck it. Be black then. Huh? I get Social Security. I've been getting Social Security all of my life. Why? Because I have a learning disability. I haven't learned how to be black yet. It's you, Twiz. You need headphones, Twiz. It's yours. Okay, so look, this is what I'm saying. Pharaoh still speaks in hieroglyphics. Pharaoh still speaks in symbolisms and signs, and I don't speak. I don't. I like when they said that I had a learning disability is because they was like, okay, well, he don't talk like a black person. He's not ignorant. He's kind of genius. Most of my people, my ancestors, are genius. Them Indians were genius, man. I've been getting my reparations through this social security check, fam. I've been getting mine. I've gotten over $1 million from the government because I am indigenous. I am an indigenous individual, and I don't know how to be black. I don't want to be black. Whatever they call, yeah. So, and they call it Asperger's autism or whatever, or whatever. I can't learn their ways because nigga, me, like I'm reading hieroglyphics. Like I'm thinking like an Indian, fam. Like nigga, we observe the moon, the stars, the this, the that, nigga. We read symbols, signs, shapes, and letters, not English. This ain't my people's language. This is witchcraft y'all got going on. Just pay attention, bro. Yeah, pay attention. I swear to God, fam. Like, if we started like on my Florida car when I came down here, now on my ID it says that I'm a Native American because I fought for it. Nigga, I'm Native. My grandmother is yellower than Twiz, fam. Nah, I ain't bullshit, nigga. My middle name is Thashafaro. Thashafaro. Fam, do you want that? Don't come from no African people, fam. That comes from an Indian descent. Like I am not no nigga, fam. I am an Indian. And they don't want all of us to say that shit. Cause if we start saying shit like that, you your mama gonna wake up, the Creek in them Creek Indians, them Seminoles, them if you attach to any of these roots from Seminole to Creek, or any of them, they got to give us the land back. You see, they ain't took the land from the Indians, and them niggas got whole reservations, thousands of acres. Niggas don't got they promised slave niggas 40 acres in the mule, and all the Indians got fucking damn near states of land that they can't even fuck with. What? I'm a mute.
area, my nigga. Shout out to my brother Razor, definitely in the city, doing a lot of work. Definitely crime, anti-gun violence prevention. Definitely feeding the homeless. Doing a lot. Damn, this is a good conversation. I like this dialogue right here. Now, I will say that Native Americans got land because Andrew Jackson took them to the Trail of Tears, which was like the first sign of biological warfare. He put smallpox in the blankets, right? So that's why you don't have any Native Americans from Maine all the way to Florida. Florida was the last holdout for the Seminoles. Now, when you say you have Native Americans, it's not blacks. No, you have blacks and Native Americans mixing. Africans came to this country in the 1600s as slaves. So again, he's talking about going up to the 1700s, 1800s. The slavery got in his mouth. He's talking about Revolutionary War. You have slaves, and you have Native Americans, populations interbreed. So once you had an interbreeding, you had. So now, once you have that or whatever, and they're kicking some out, you have some holding out. That's why Florida, like you said, down there, you have a lot of people that look native. Because that was the last holdout for a lot of tribes. So it's almost like the government, they went back on their word and they're supposed to give natives land and Africans Americans land during recreation. So it was like, that's where the 40 acres of the mule come from. And what they did was give white people land trust because all the land was out west. They knew everything was out west. So it was like, all right, we ain't gonna get these African Americans any land trust. We just gonna give them here. So the government played the trick on both. It's not that Native Americans got something we didn't. We both got screwed over at the end of the day.
That's heavy. I definitely appreciate that. And you know what I'm saying, Hub, like you in the building still, Hub, like the floor is yours. It's all on you. So just to give a brief real quick, man. I'm in the productive property, man. Property. You know what I'm saying, Hub, like me. You know what I'm saying? He's a big platform out the city of Philly, man. I'm pretty sure y'all came across his videos for sure, but wasn't like this Philly films, man. And you know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother, man, from South Philly in the building. Yeah, I mean, he carried it, gave us a lot of exclusive interviews from me to TV to everybody, man. He even gave us the exclusive John where me and them had the weekend out Miami and all of that, man. So he's a factor in the city of Philly and our like, man, the floor is yours, brother. I appreciate you, bro. That's really like the backbone of my brand and the message and why I kept the name Life for real, because once I get like a little more popular, I want to get a little deeper instead of being able to talk about this type of shit. Nothing goes to run hear this unless it's coming from certain type of people. Man, that's but just to piggyback off of what bro was saying, like I remember when I first started to learn all this type of shit and first started to I was like 15, 20 and really starting to like figure shit out on my own. I'm just looking at shit like it's crazy, like the way we think, the way we program. To piggyback off of what bro was saying as far as like us being Indians and shit like that, this being our land, as far as like we trying to give us this. That's why they push that slave, everybody's slave and African American, fighting for freedom and Dr. King because just imagine if you was to know like this was your land, you was a native and not a slave. You gonna look at shit totally different. You like, damn, well, where the fuck is my money at? Where the fuck is what y'all owe me at? Y'all killed my whole generations of people in the lives. You feel me? Like we just like on some mentally backwards shit. Like everybody like this shit. This shit gonna be like history, religion, all that shit kind of connected to one and shit. And as far as I'm like the black people having like a leader and that prophet that show us who we truly are and type of shit like that. Like they be smoking everybody that gets to the status of leadership in the community. That's a fact. So this should get deep, and that's pretty much as far as like the backbone of message as far as the brand and shit like that. Because the young boys don't know, and I didn't start noticing this shit because I just had people different in my life, and tell me little Jew. And I'm like, yeah, that shit kind of makes sense. Like, I never understood like that slave shit, but that makes sense right there. Like, you saying we was already here, because why the Africans come over here and they don't even fuck with us? So I wanna ask everybody on the panel, like, born in Rosewood and my Rose Lady, like, I just gotta ask y'all, do y'all think that they want to put us in a box? Like, you know how on our license, our IDs, that we identify ourselves as black, like, you know, saying it pops up as black. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think y'all want to do that? That they want us to believe that, to put black on our IDs and to label ourselves as that, because we won't receive certain things that, like, the Indians believe. I mean, that they receive, because my sister, like, she had eventually, like 2 years ago, she had started identifying herself as an Indian, and it's crazy, bro, because she got that on her ID now, and things are different than us that has black on our IDs. Do y'all think that they want to put us in a box so we don't have access to, certain things?
Bro, Indians got access to everything. They free travel throughout this nation under the old Indian treaties and Moroccan treaties. Indians get to move how they tax free. They don't live like niggas do. How, that's what I'm saying. Who do you think the Moors is? These niggas are Indian. All of them are Indian. All that Muhammad Ali shit is Indian based, fam. They're Indian. Arabic people are Indians. It doesn't matter. They're still Indians. They're Indians, but they're still Indians. But they still Indians.
These are all black people. So when we say black, we're identifying with the continent of Africa. Like I said in the comments, the word Africa comes from the Roman general Africa Africanus. He conquered, right? So they gave them that name. Like I said in the comments, it was also called Kemet. It was also called Ethiopia. The whole continent.
Yeah, true.
You have to remember that the
And hold
continent
up.
of Africa,
At
you can
first, it
fit
was called
America
Asia.
in there. You
First,
can fit India in there. It's a large continent.
Question, bro. Not to
Us
cut
as
you
a
off.
people,
Do you think they do that as far as just to confuse us and like so you can't trace your timeline and your bloodline and shit like that, as far as keep changing the names of places?
yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's a tactic of white supremacy. At the end of the day, it's white supremacy that we're looking at right here.
Oh,
So when we're as a people, right? Then I worked when I was about like 16, 17. I worked up in Connecticut at Foxwoods Casino, and their tribe is called the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation. If you ever go up to Foxwoods, they have a movie theater and they actually have a museum for their tribe. So I was able to ask a lot of questions because I'm a young boy coming from Philly at the time, and I'm really curious just to know like a lot of stuff that we talking about here. And the first thing I asked is like, do they get offended by being called Indian? And they was like, no. And they're like, that's what white people identifies as. We understand what we are, and we understand what that is. And the word Indian comes from Christopher Columbus, and we know about his history. So if we want to say indigenous people, we can't even say Indians, because he was looking for the continent of India. He came here thinking it was India, and he called them Indians. So we can't even call them that. So at the end of the day, is there black people that's mixed with natives here? Yes.
yeah.
When I talk to the people in the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation, they say they did identify as black, but they say we're Native Americans too. We didn't come from the continent of Africa as slaves.
Okay, bro. Let me say one thing real quick. Let me say one thing, and you also got to realize too that indigenous people also was it what's that shit called Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, indigenous people, Australia, Mexico, Peru, Panama. Um, what's the other? all that shit that from Mexico all the way down. Their first presidents of kings was black. Black skin, dark skin, bro. They didn't consider themselves Indians. They consider themselves Afrikaners, black men and black women. Look at hold on, I'm trying to think of the other one. Hold on 1 second. Pawn self.
When you get up under a pimp, you call yourself hoe if you're a female, or bottom bitch. Same fucking thing with Afrikaners. You call yourself what the slave master called you. And if you come from a slave master family, you took on their last name. Martin comes from a slave master name. That's my last name. I know that ain't my true original last name.
Last name.
You understand?
So that means your
My last name is
ancestors came from.
Davenport.
So that means your
that don't mean that.
ancestors came from the. Your ancestors were stolen from the continent of Africa, right?
No, that don't mean that.
Your ancestors didn't come through in the middle passage.
This is the biggest trick
That
of them all.
ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, look, this is what I'm saying. Can I finish this?
If your ancestors was really Indian, you have an Indian last name.
No,
and not a white man's last name.
No. This is the biggest trick of them all. Look. You know how you enslave a whole bunch of people and save time and shit like that? Don't really bring them over here on boats. Just tell them that you did. Now, I'm not saying that it's people that wasn't really brought over. But what I'm saying is most of us was already here.
No, that's not that. Nah, bro. Listen, the natives, when they came over here, the natives couldn't build the land how they wanted to. They were dying off.
What the fuck?
Listen, bro. When we came over here in the 1600s, Native Americans were here, right?
How were they dying off?
Hold on. Black people built Washington D.C., bro.
How
when
would
the British burnt Washington D.C. down, black people built it. Black slaves built that.
How were Indians dying off living in teepees and fucking when the buffaloes?
They couldn't build the country. They couldn't build the country. That's why they're not credited with building the country. We are. We're credited for building the country.
Now you just
we built
over
it.
Talking. You're not listening to what I'm saying. All that shit is control and civilization. The Indian people been in this country thriving without nobody.
Until the British came over.
Listen, stop that shit, bro. You talking civilization. We're talking.
Yes, that's what we're talking about here.
No, but you're
not talking about civilization.
You can't keep just over talking, fam. Like you're not really saying nothing, bro. I'm saying
you're not making sense. My Jake,
you keep
the British. Hold on. The Native Americans first dealt with the British. If we talking about in the east coast of America,
that ain't what I'm talking about. You said that these people couldn't build. They didn't have to build anything.
They couldn't build.
They didn't need to build.
The United States, as we know it, they didn't build that.
Fam, this is garbage, bro. You're not even listen, fam. They didn't need to build fucking buildings and cars and shit. They didn't need all of that.
Nobody said they did. Nobody said they did.
Let me finish talking, fam. You don't even give me You don't even give me a whole minute to speak, fam. You just keep saying shit. This nigga said this. He just said. Okay, bet. When the Indian people were here, they had crops, they had food, they had transportation, horses. They walked, they did it. They didn't need all of that white man civilization shit. They thrived over here. There were more buffalo, there was more everything here. It was better here. The white man came over here and took the resources. They came and drilled, they came and built all this shit that they didn't even need over here. They were thriving. They were thriving without them. And that's the fact. They were thriving. The Indians are saying, stop drilling in this land, because if you do that, you're going to mess up the balance. If you keep drilling in this land, you're going to eventually shift that oil down there in the tectonic plates, and you're going to cause eruptions. You're going to make volcanoes explode. You're going to fuck up the balance. Stop doing that. We don't want you here. That's what fucking Pocahontas, the blue people in that movie was about, them cutting that fucking tree down. What's that Avatar shit? They didn't need them. Indians didn't need them. They came over here and just started adding shit that you didn't even need.
Okay, so the floor is on yours, Rosewood. But let's go and swing over the hood life after you, Rosewood.
Now, I'm not saying that the natives' way of thinking wasn't right. I'm not saying that when white people came over here that they needed them. All I'm saying is, us as black people, we have a different history. My ancestors definitely came over in the Middle Passage. All the Native Americans, they had to deal with the British first. We didn't come over here and take it over. White people brought us over here to build the country. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say they needed the natives. I said the natives couldn't do the work. They couldn't work in the field to do the cotton, make a cotton gin work. They couldn't do all that. They were dying off. They needed us. That's all I'm saying.
The Europeans had the British people enslaved over here before they had the niggas. The reason why they brought the niggas is because the British came and took their people back. They was working. The Europeans enslaved the British people here first.
And they British people are Europeans. The British was the biggest power in the world at the time, bro.
But that's how. But even that's how America even got its freedom, because we had to fight them niggas. The same white people fighting each other to get. You know what I'm saying?
That's just look. The British and the European is just like Scots versus
what
the
year
other
did
guys.
The floor is yours, Hood Films, man. I just gotta salute my bro, man. Mac Music Show in the building. The floor is all yours, Hood Life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Talk your talk, bro.
What year did Christopher Columbus come over here? Like
1492.
Whatever. It was like a war over. I think the Queen was kicking motherfuckers out of the. I don't want to see shit that's wrong, but it was like a war, and the Jews was getting kicked out of their country and shit like that. Am I correct?
At the time in 1492, Spain was just a spawn.
Christopher Columbus's story is fake.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, look. What I'm saying is this. Jews was getting kicked out of Spain because they lost the war, correct?
I think this Hood Films, just to update you, I think this is O'Shea Williams that just had saying that Christopher Columbus story is fake.
Oh, shit, I thought you
said. No, I didn't say anything. Yeah, I didn't say anything. I'm just listening to y'all.
As far as the whole Christopher Columbus in 1942 sailed the ocean blue, I know that I know it's there as far as just a cover-up story. So what I'm saying is to get in the depths of behind that, as far as because all this shit is connected. People leave and come to a country for one thing: refugees.
Christopher Columbus.
Resources.
But look, most people being kicked out of their fucking country. Nobody just want to leave their country if you chilling there.
True, I agree with that.
And the Jews and all them,
especially if you ain't budging, fuck that.
It's multiple stories that's being told to us. I mean, for real. Not about to say that one of y'all is wrong, because at the end of the day, you gotta understand this shit is like the whole thing is that white people, all they did was what we should have did. Oh damn, you Irish, you Scottish, you Jewish, you whatever, are we all white? You know what I'm saying? And came together and then put us against each other. Where you black, you Jamaican. That's why the Africans come over, they don't fuck with us. So that should let us know, like, damn, maybe I'm not African if all these motherfuckers keep coming over here. They not like, damn, cousin, what's up? Like, it's a whole different story that's told over in different places. This shit that we told as Americans and shit in our history that we told because we don't even know our own history.
Look, who is that? Hood Life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look.
That's Hood Life talking.
Right. So just how he just resonated on the fact, like, you can't tell me that I come from slaves. Tell me the other story. I want to hear the other story. I don't want to hear that. I don't come from no bullshit ass niggas, fam. Nah,
hold on. First of all, let me say something. Y'all said the Africans don't fuck with. Y'all said the Africans don't fuck with us. The Native Americans, the Indians don't fuck with black men either. So what you talking about, bro?
They don't.
Nobody don't fuck with no black man. Man, only people that fuck with us is the original people. The motherfuckers that got knowledge of self and know where we come from, bro. All y'all do is talk about, we indigenous. Shit, nah, nigga. Nigga.
Shit, King.
We came from Africa, bro. We came from Africa.
King.
Even though we named the white man.
At one point, am I correct?
Yeah, Africa and Asia was all one. It was Asia. It wasn't called Africa. It was called Asia. That had China, all them countries connected, bro.
Well, this where as far as
the people, man.
and I don't want to get too deep because religion is always touchy, but this where the 12 tribes and all that, then they got split up.
The 12 tribes is bad.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like, it's different type of black people. So everybody not like we don't know our tribe. You see what I'm saying? All they said is we all slaves. You came from slaves. That ain't shit. So you automatically gonna think low yourself. But if I was to think like, damn, I was native to this land. I came from a tribe, and then they didn't honor their contract, which they always do until today. You gonna think about shit a whole different method. Even when the Malcolm X and Dr. King, when Dr. King was preaching of the dream, they was like, yeah, go ahead, rock out. But once you start saying,
wildin' twist,
get our money and put our money, and then they said that this refugees being held in their own land. That's when they started attacking Dr. King, and when he changed up his speech, when he started speaking a different message as far as spending the money, keeping it in the community, and then when he kept highlighting they have refugees in their own land, he kept highlighting that. Even if you peep in the movie, they say little shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy, and I just want to say real quick, man. If y'all want to tap in, y'all have to have y'all camera on, man. You know the exception is to my bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because I know he a real person, hood life. But if y'all want to tap in on the stream, man, y'all gotta have y'all camera on. But I'm gonna just let y'all continue. I just wanted to say that real quick.
No, but
Twiz, why you dishonoring me, son? Why you letting these troll niggas get life, son? Like, come on, son. You heard? Like, come on.
No, I didn't even know that.
That nigga trolling, son. Come on, son. You heard? Like, come on, man. Like, he out of there, son. This is Anthony Siegel, nigga. He playing, son. This nigga wild, son. He weird, son. This nigga weird, son. Nigga weird.
He's weird because he don't agree with you.
Right here. I just
no. The nigga trolling me from this lady talking about my dead god brother, fam. Like that nigga tripping, fam. Like that nigga trolling me.
Listen, anybody in the chat, man, y'all gonna do respect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna respect Anthony Siegel. That was some. I'm not gonna pin his joints no more, man. We're gonna respect everybody on the panel. I apologize, dude.
No, it's all good.
Respect,
just weird.
Respect. All right, we got O'Shea Williams in the building. Go ahead, talk your talk.
Salute.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Shalom.
Salute, bro.
I'm listening to y'all. Y'all are a bunch of OGs to me, and so like I'm learning some stuff, especially like the guy with the 908 Mason. He's saying that I've learned a lot from him. Especially when y'all talking about like
just
Africa.
Real quick, O'Shea, you said you learned a lot from who? I just want to know because we got a full panel.
908 Nation, Born Divine Almighty Allah, King of New Jersey,
908 Nation.
BTB2.
Okay.
Oh, he said something really interesting about like Africa being Asia at one point in time in history, and I remember doing something about like my own history on the land of Kushites, and then some people leaving Kush and going to Japan, and then having the first black samurai, but then also learning that Asian people, Japanese people, were originally darker people. Like if you look in history, if you search it up, you could find out that like a lot of Japanese people look like us, like our skin, everything. And that's why they're the taller Asians too. It's just we started mixing, and that's in the history too. So then after that, I don't know where history goes after that. I just know that black people were in Japan a long time ago.
Facts. Japan, China, all the Asian countries. Black people was there.
I know my pop was shit before me. He a veteran. That's all I know.
I wanna ask this question. So when Black Panther Forever came out, why is it black people going against Indians?
That's the narrative of Hollywood. That's the narrative of Hollywood.
All right. Okay. All right.
It is. That's not the narrative of the black people in the hood. Because if we want to go back, we can say, forget slavery, right? We came from greatness, right? We come from Kemet. We come from Western Africa, right? We come from Mali, right? Where Mansa Musa was king at one time, right? So we come from greatness. Our ancestors were sailing the earth before anybody else. So there were Africans making contact in the Americas way before any white person trading gold. So we have to always remember It's about resources. People leave or people take over places for resources, whether it's lack of resources or they need more resources. Gold is always a resource before oil ever was. So people always traded gold. Africans brought gold to the Americans and traded with the natives here before there was any white people ever.
You're absolutely right. One thing that I learned at school, at least that the teachers did teach, is that the white man, they use manipulation to control the wars that we had going on with our own people. And that being said, even in like Christopher Columbus's journal, like him being guided over to America by a black person, I don't think the mental games ended. I mean, obviously they didn't because we're having this conversation, you know? And so,
I'm
like, their
glad you
whole
said
war
that.
has always been mental. So it's not our fault for not knowing, I don't think.
I ain't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask this on some
Learn every
hypothetical.
hour.
So say that they find another tomb or another burial site with Indians in it that are older than black people. What you gonna say?
Damn.
But what continent are we talking about? Are we talking about America or Africa?
But like
If
Indians,
you if they get a carbon dating, if they get a carbon
Hmm.
dating of an Indian older than any nigga that they done ever found, Lucy, the monkeys, all of them. What I guarantee you,
I'm gonna say how much
people
is it
gonna be
worth.
like, what? So
I'm gonna
how
ask.
the Indians are
But
older than
are
us?
you say
I'm gonna say.
Because somebody tried to say
are
that
you
the
saying in
Asians were
America?
older than niggas.
Well, I think civilization's been started over and over and over and over. Go through extinction events. Like,
Right.
it's recorded in everybody's religious histories, like different extinction events. So the fact that like even that humans just know their own history, like the white men don't even know their own history to a full extent, I could understand that. So
I can't wait to see it. I want to see it. Because I don't understand how Indians got more land and power than black folks
well, I
across
don't
the
But
understand
world.
that with reparations.
well, we were separated. We were separated, and we were separated from our knowledge and our history.
yeah,
And
like
when you say land, that's why I said the United. You could put United States, India, several other continents in the continent of Africa. So when you say your land, our land is in the continent of Africa. Now, the way we get land in America is because we were brought over here and we built this country. That's why we deserve reparations, because there would not be the country we have today if it wasn't for my ancestors or your ancestors building this country,
Well,
whether it was
they just
during
need to
times of
call it
war or
workman's
peace.
comp then. How about they just call it workers' comp, ancestral workers' comp instead of reparations, because you're not going to get that
Cool.
because you're not native to this land.
We need
But
to come up with a gambling game that
listen,
we can
I
advertise it to
agree with
Americans.
that. I
but
agree
that's
with
where
that.
the legality come in as far as like claiming your name and understanding law and prefix to your man and all that kind of stuff. Because even the laws
Yeah.
today, it came from the like what he was saying as far as them doing commerce back in the day as far as trade and the same law as far as the judicial system today, it piggybacks off of that. So it start with knowledge for real. Like you saying that's why they say put the shit in the book if you want a nigga to like not find it. We gotta get knowledge
Hmm.
first.
These people they ain't even really translated the fucking the hieroglyphics on any of them damn buildings for real. They don't even know how to read that shit. So they telling a lie about everything. They don't know nothing about what it really says in them
Hey,
Aztec
you,
buildings. They
what's up with the
lying.
pyramids
True.
down Memphis?
They lying.
That's true.
They don't like
That's
fam. They
true.
just telling us some shit. They haven't decoded that shit that's in them Aztec mesas and mountains. They don't know what it actually says, fam. Our ancestors ain't saying nothing for a reason because they probably waiting on them to die off.
The thing is, like Bruh said, the legality. That's the whole thing, the legality.
What's up with them pyramids down Memphis?
That's what I'm saying. It's pyramids all over. I call them teepees. There are teepees all over the world, fam. Indians started with the teepee. Look at ants. Ants even make teepees, little fucking mountains. Like, come on, fam. Where you think the Indians got it from? The Indians got it from the ants. Insects and animals was here first. Guess who worshiped the insects and the animals first? The Indians. Come on, man.
So what the people in the continent of Africa worship? The same thing,
Them
right?
people descended from Asia. If you look at Africa, Africa was only
The
inhabited
original.
by animals and fucking dinosaurs and shit. Wasn't no
That's
humans there at
bullshit,
one point.
bro.
Out there where I don't even know if I believe in dinosaurs.
The original man comes from Africa, bro.
No, they don't. They don't. Okay, where's the Garden of Eden then? Since you know
I
so
had no
much.
idea.
It is
I had
not
no
in
idea, but I
Africa.
know the original
It's
man
not in
comes from
Africa.
Africa.
Where's
The
the
first
Garden of
people are
Eden then?
African.
Where's the Garden of Eden then? Where's the
The first
location?
people are African.
Where's the location of the Garden of Eden then? It's in
But you're
India.
saying all people come from the continent of America.
Where's the garden? No, I never said that.
Garden of Indian.
But when you're saying Indian, if you say Indian, you're speaking of the continent of America.
Where do you know where the Garden of Eden location is on the map
Nobody
on the globe?
does.
You
But I
should
do
Google
know
it.
where the Great Pyramids are, and that's in the continent of Africa.
You should go do your
Black
research
people
on
built that.
where the Garden of
Black
Eden
people
is.
built that. Black people built the Great Pyramids.
Every religion has this same Garden of Eden story. And the Garden of Eden is not an Africanist ruled country. It was in India. So if you actually figure out where people are really from, they're from fucking India. And we're Indians.
What's apocalypto? What is that? What is he talking about? What's apocalypto?
Come on, bro. They lying to us. They lying to us, fam. They are lying to us. They've been lying to us. They won't even tell us about Lilith and fucking Adam. That whole polygamous story in the beginning. They won't tell us.
You're going into a religious aspect of it.
But I'm just saying, they lied. They lied through everything. Columbus never set foot over here. They lied about his fucking story.
Listen, like the bro came on and
how
said
we
it
gonna
was a
sit
black
up and
man.
how people gonna
It was
sit
a
up?
black man. It was a black man that showed Columbus how to get to the Americas.
How the fuck do we know that?
Because it's in the journal. People knew how to write.
And whose journal?
The black man's journal, Christopher Columbus journal, the second in
saying
command's journal.
Bro,
like bro said,
we
if you
just
want
found-
to, if you want to hide knowledge from a nigga, you put it in the book.
If you want to lie to
So
a
if you're
nigga,
not reading, if you're not reading the people's story,
if you want to
then
lie,
get us.
Well,
What
yo,
about some
who
original
said,
books,
who,
though?
who
if you
said
wanna
that they're going
lie-
to get it from the Persian? They get it from the...
if you want to lie to a nigga, put it in a book.
Yeah.
If you want to lie to a nigga or
No,
a
if you want to hide
generation
the
of
truth.
no, if you
You
want
want to hide the truth.
you saying some
Wanna hide
shit.
knowledge.
Listen, you saying
If
some.
you want to hide knowledge, you put it in the book.
Listen.
Because we can't read.
Can I say something, bro? Please listen. That's a clichéic phrase that we just been regurgitating like a damn baby bird. Fam, if you want to lie to a nigga, you write it out and you just write history how you want it. His story. They ain't telling us about her story.
I know we could talk a lot.
Hold on, let me talk, family.
That don't make no sense.
Let me talk, family. They not telling us about her story. They telling us about his story. That ain't got shit to do with Mother Earth. That has the story that his story created has nothing to do with the beginning, fam. They've been lying to us, fam.
You know why I never went this deep? Because what you just said, this shit ain't got nothing. I don't know what this got to do with me.
Yeah,
I don't.
This is the part where the religion, history, and all that shit kind of connect you. All that
I look up the Black Panthers and shit, man. The motherfucking Black Panther.
Why you think the Hebrew Israelites are talking like they talking, fam? Them niggas is yelling, we Hebrew. Bro, Hebrew is a language and a type of people, and the only people that speak Hebrew is Indians, fam. So what the fuck is you niggas yelling?
Whoa, Indians speak
Those
Hebrew?
people.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. That's what I said. I've been on a reservation, right? And nobody's speaking Hebrew on that reservation.
You're not
They're
hearing
speaking their tribal language.
But before
Hebrew,
That's crazy. I got to my dad.
Arabic,
all that
Latin,
shit the same, man. All that shit the same.
Hebrew, Latin, Arabic. That is all. They all descend from Indian culture, fam. Every
But
last
no
one of them.
Native Americans, no Native Americans speak that.
All that Spaniard shit.
There's no
They don't
Native
even.
Americans I know that speak none of those
But
languages.
you're not listening to what I'm saying. They're not
I
going to
am.
tell
None
us
of the
the
Native
original.
Americans I know speak that.
They're not telling us the original language. None of you African Americans speak African.
None of the Native
You don't
Americans
even
I know
speak
speak those
African. You don't
languages.
know. You don't even know the African. You don't even know the African alphabet, fam. You talking what? You don't even speak African. Speak some African, family.
No Native Americans.
No, I want
know
you to
speak
say
those
what you
languages.
saying in African, then,
Let
Mr. African.
me say what I was already going to say.
No, I want you to
No
talk in
Native
African,
Americans
fam.
I know on the reservation. I never said none of that. None of the Native Americans I know on the reservation
I want you
speak
to speak
any
African.
of those languages.
I want you to talk to me
There's
in
no
African.
one
I don't
African
want to hear
language.
English.
There's no one African language.
How?
That's being
How
ignorant,
not?
bro. There's
How's that
several
ignorant?
countries. Because there's several countries. There's several countries in the continent of Africa. They all speak different languages.
Hold on.
And listen, there's no one African language. There's no one African
They know
language.
everything. You don't know everything, fam. You don't know everything. You don't even
There's
know.
no one African language.
Okay, so check this out. If hold on, let me say this. Now, if you go over to Africa right now, and you try to figure out. Oh, this nigga here want to be difficult because he know he can't speak African. You don't speak none of the languages that make up Africa.
There's no one African language, bro.
You're not listening.
There's no one African language.
Duh. You want to know why? Because niggas don't even own Africa. It's a whole bunch of different
like
Indian looking people. It's a bunch of Indian looking people that own Africa, fam. From the French to the Spaniards to the Spanish to whomever, they own Africa. Don't know black people own Africa, fool?
That shit over. And the Chinese coming in now.
Exactly. So if you can't even speak none of them languages over there that own that place. Black people don't own. They own stuff, but they don't own the country. The country is owned by different nationalities, sir.
Africa is a continent. It's a continent.
Okay, continent.
Stop saying the country of Africa.
All right. So now
it's a continent, bro.
Okay.
And
so
all I'm saying is, all right, let me
you're trying to sound smart now because I said
all I'm saying is on the continent of America, in the continent
you don't
of
even
North
know
America.
African, bro. You don't even know African, bro. That's
I don't. So I'm gonna speak on America. In the continent of North America, where we are in today, the Native Americans on the East Coast that I know don't speak none of the languages you are talking about except for English. They don't speak Arabic. They don't speak Indian. They don't speak nothing that you were saying. Mandarin, nothing. French. They speak their tribal language. What is that?
Bro, you don't know what the hell you talking about. You
I'm
just
asking
saying
the question.
shit. I'm
I
telling
don't know,
you.
so
I'm telling you, you don't know any African tribe language, and I said what I said. You don't know any African tribal language. So how can you talk about some shit that you don't know what the fuck you talking about? You don't even speak African. If Africanus is a Roman, you don't even speak Roman.
I said I didn't say I did.
Well, matter of fact, you is kind of speaking Roman. You speaking English.
I say you're right. I don't know about Africa, but as far as North America,
now you saying you don't know
Native
about
American
Africa.
tribes, the Native American tribes don't speak any of those languages. They speak their tribal language.
I never said that.
What is that?
I never said. Listen, I never said
I'm
that
asking.
Okay,
I'm
listen.
asking.
All right, let me finish. Let me say it then. I didn't say that the Indians speak Hebrew. I said that Hebrew, Spanish, and all that shit comes from Indians, fam. This is all derivatives from the language, fam. They just turn it in. Like if you go back and you do etymology on any fucking, it'll derive all the way back to Spanish or Latin. What the fuck you think Latin is? It comes from Indian people, fam. Where do you think Spanish comes from? Indian people, fam.
Dr. Farrah Ali himself.
Come on, son. But don't nobody want to have this conversation because niggas want to be black.
If
you want to be black, be black. Then,
niggas want to be black.
Whatever.
Hold on, the Native Americans, the Native Americans in the northeastern part of America aren't speaking Spanish.
Hold on, say it again.
Yeah.
The Native Americans in the northeastern part of the United States do not speak Spanish.
Duh.
So why are we talking about Spanish then, bro? I'm asking.
I'm telling you,
why
the
are they
Spanish
speaking their
people
tribal
because
language? It
because
doesn't come from
the
Latin.
Spanish people came from Indian people, fam. Go do your history, dog. You crazy. You don't know what you talking about, fam. You are an Americanized dude, man. Like, you really don't know what the hell you talking about, like, fam. If you go look at the Indian, they will tell you. Mexicans will. Why do you think the Mexicans honor the Aztecs? You freaking.
Why do you keep going?
Are you
Why do you
kidding
keep going
me?
to the Mexicans?
Because the
I'm talking
Mexicans
about the
honor
native.
the
I'm talking about the
Indians.
Native Americans in the
The
northeastern part of the United
Mexicans,
States.
the
But somebody said, what language did American
Mexicans,
Indians speak?
bro, the Mexicans honor the Indian. That's why you see the Aztec,
But you
fam.
have Indians in North America, bro.
They still
You're
honor the
discounting
Aztec.
all the Native Americans in North America.
I'm not what are you talking about? Discount? Well, you just
You have
saying words
natives in
now.
New York,
You just saying
Connecticut,
words. You
Maine.
just saying words now.
Somebody
Every
asked y'all a
Latin
question.
and Spanish people. What's the question?
What language did American Indians speak?
He don't know.
No, I'm asking you. I told you
No,
what they spoke.
see,
I'm
you trying
asking you.
listen. You trying to make me argue some shit that I ain't even talking
No,
about.
see now,
Let me
look, see
finish,
now.
bro.
That's what I'm
You
saying. When
tripping,
you
son?
asking the whole
No,
question, he don't want to answer it.
Let me because you try to put it in a narrative to where you can communicate. You can't communicate off of this fact. The fact that I said that Mexicans honored the Indians with the whole Aztec tribal everything because they come from Indians and they know this. Go look at it. Every Mexican I've ever seen, they honor Indians, fam. Aztec tribal art because they know they come from Indians. Even the Samoans, they honor the Indians, fam.
I could believe the Samoans,
nigga.
But you're discounting the Native Americans
No, I'm
that's here
not.
on the East Coast.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
They don't speak Spanish.
How am I discount? I didn't say that's
Because they don't
after
speak
them.
Spanish.
That's after them. Of course, they don't speak Spanish. They
How is
speak
that
their
after
native
them?
language.
It's after who?
You're an idiot.
It's after who? The natives were here at the
forgive
same
me. You're
time,
not
bro.
an idiot. You're not an idiot. Forgive me, fam. You
The
really
natives
just
were here
want
at
to
the
argue.
same time.
Why would the Indians speak Spanish if Spanish came after the Indians? What the fuck they speaking
Nobody
Spanish
in the
for?
north, no Native American in the northeastern part of America is speaking Spanish. I keep telling you that.
Well, why the fuck would they speak Spanish if they Indians, bro? Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
And it goes back to what I just said. Where does their language come from?
What language?
The Spanish people are speaking a broken Indian language, bro.
I was going to say that,
That's
but I ain't going to
it.
say myself.
The Spanish people are speaking something that came from the Indians. They just got their own fucking way to say it. That's
It's
it.
multiple versions of Spanish too, isn't it? Though, like
bro.
it's like different dialect, and then it's like different versions of Spanish and shit like that.
Exactly. Like, bro, if we go to every English word and if we go back and we try to get the derivative of all these English words, guess where they come from? Latin words. And where did Latin words come from? They came from the Sioux, the Creek, the Cherokee, all the Apaches, and this and that. They just broke their language down and turned it into something else.
If we go somewhere and we travel for years and years and years, we gonna come up with our own lingo, our own style, bop and shit like that. So that's like the same shit that's going on today for real.
Yeah, for real.
Gonna create their own language when you get separated from the original.
See, and he was trying to make me say, he was trying to say that I was saying that the Indians need to talk. No, they were the first.
Oh, bro, I didn't say none of that.
Let me finish,
I didn't say none of that.
You just said that the Indians don't speak Spanish. Why the fuck would they speak Spanish? Why would they speak
don't,
Spanish, bro?
Because you're saying that.
Well, no, I never said that. Why the fuck? I said that the Spanish people speak Spanish and they come after. It's like saying who came first, the chicken or the egg? The Indian came first.
No.
So the Spanish people, they got their own language and it comes from their language. So now they're speaking whatever the fuck.
All right,
and so the Hebrew come from them niggas too. Like, come
let's
on,
take
fam,
the
you
Spanish
tripping,
out the
son.
conversation. Let's take the Spanish out the conversation.
You can't, nigga. They come after the Indians. You can't take them out the conversation, bro.
Bro,
if you go down to Mexico,
that's why.
Do you know
that's
what
why
Aztec
I said to
is?
you.
Do you know what an
That's
Aztec
what
is?
we're not talking about the southern part of the United States. We're not talking about Central America. I'm speaking on the northeastern part of the United States, from Maine to Pennsylvania.
So you telling
from Maine to Pennsylvania, you have Native American tribes that been here before the Spanish or any white person, and they speak their tribal language. When you go up to Foxwoods, Encino in Connecticut, their tribe is called the Mashantucket Pequot Tribal Nation. They speak their own language. It has nothing to do with Spanish, Latin, or anything. It's not African. It's none of that. It's their own. So when you're talking about Spanish and all that, they were here first. They were already speaking their tribal language here on the East Coast.
Have you ever heard Indian people talk?
Yes,
In
yes,
their native, whatever their language is?
yes, yes. I just told you I was on it. I literally lived on the reservation.
Oh, so you lived
I
on the
worked at the
reservation.
museum. I
Oh,
had
so
to
you
learn
worked
the
at
history.
so you worked at the museum and you lived on the reservation. So
Yes.
you eat corn.
I ain't more than that, bro. That's being now you're being a stereotypical
North
nigga,
Carolina,
bro.
I lived on a reservation too, and I got to live with them folks for like a week. Cherokees. So
My nigga, they look
do
just
it.
like me. They look just like me. It really was no difference. But one difference was they knew their history.
Look, the simple thing
There
that
you
I'm
go. They
saying.
knew their history.
This is what I'm saying.
We don't.
If Indians inhabited this continent, right? There were no Mexicans, right? Where the fuck did the Mexicans come from?
Spaniards.
Where did the Mexicans come from? Who were the Spaniards?
Europeans.
Okay, so how did you get Mexican from Europeans and Spaniards? Where'd you get that from? Was that because white people mixed with Indians? Is that what a Spaniard is? Exactly. Come on, family. Those are Mexicans.
Yes, and I'm not talking about them. The people in the
We've been
Northeast
talking
aren't
about them this whole
Mexicans.
time, fam. I never
The
said
Native
the people I
Americans
didn't
in
say
the
that. I
Northeast
never
aren't
said that.
Mexicans.
I didn't say that.
So why are we talking about
because
Mexicans?
you're arguing a point that I didn't even state. You're just saying
What?
some shit
We're not
because you
talking
want to
about
argue.
Mexicans.
You just saying some shit that you want to argue. Exactly. I'm talking
We're
about
not
Mexicans.
talking about
I am.
Mexicans. We're
You don't
talking
want to talk about them. I said they come after.
because I don't know any of them.
Because that's
I
what I'm
do
saying. You
know
don't know
Native
the history on it.
Americans in the
You
Northeast.
don't know the timeline though. You don't know the
I know
timeline.
Native Americans in the Northeast
I've
though.
been up north, nigga. I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, fam. I
That's
understand
the Midwest. I'm talking about the
nigga,
Northeast.
you not listening. Are
New
you
York,
kidding me?
Connecticut, Maine.
Okay, well, who are the Indians?
Those
Who are the
states.
Indians? Who are the Indians that own New York then? Since you know so much. What was
I
their
told
name?
you about Connecticut, the ones that I
What was
knew.
the tribe's name?
I told you about the ones I knew.
What was the tribe's name in New York that owned New York that they
I
ran out?
told you about the ones I knew. I said in Connecticut. It's called the Mashantucket Peacock Tribal Nation. You can look it up, and you can look up their history.
For the third time.
Let me tell you something, fam. You want to argue some shit that I didn't even state. I said,
I'm telling you. I'm not
still keep cutting me
arguing. I'm
up. No.
telling you.
No. You're arguing a point that I never stated or even brought up. I said that Mexicans came after Indians, just like blacks. That's all
Native
I said.
Americans. If you say Indians are Native Americans,
I'm still
Native
saying
Americans
that they're
were
the
here
first people.
first.
Exactly. So where the fuck did the Mexicans come from? You just diluted it to the Spaniards and the white people fucking with the Spaniards and this and that. So where the fuck do you think Mexicans come from?
Okay, so
If
all right,
Indians were first, of
let
course,
me put it like
Mexicans
this.
are gonna come second, and they're gonna have their own
Okay,
language that
all right, let's
derives.
stop right there. Let's stop right there.
Come on,
Native
man.
Americans are first, right? And Native Americans are all over the United States, right? Can we agree on that? Native
Say it
Americans
again.
came first, and they were all over the United States.
I'm saying that Native Americans were first on the planet.
I'm just asking, being simple right here.
Indians were first on the planet.
United States of America,
Indians were
the
first on the
continent
planet.
North America.
Yeah, Indians were first on the planet. They settled in North America before everybody else. Yes.
Okay, so
And
now
South
we have.
America.
So all right, we agree on that. So now you have Indians in North America, and I'm talking about specifically the Indians in the northeastern part of America, not the southern part. I'm talking about the ones up here. They're not mixed with Spanish people at all.
Yeah, they're just
And
Indian.
that's what I'm telling you.
They came from India.
Just real quick, not to cut you off, Roosevelt. Do anybody got the stream playing on like the phone? Because it's a crazy echo, and I'm muted, and the joint's still echoing. If y'all got it playing on something else, mute whatever else y'all have it playing on.
Bro, these niggas want to argue,
yours.
fam.
I don't hear the echo no more.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro, these niggas be arguing. Like, he tried to make another point about some shit that had nothing to do with the fuck I was saying, because he needed something to argue about.
The ones in the Northeast,
like he tripping, bro.
weren't influenced
Like,
by
that's what I'm
any
saying. Black
Spanish
people don't know what the fuck they be
at
talking
all.
about, fam.
They
Indians,
speak their original tribal language.
Indians, Mexicans.
It has nothing to do with
Indians,
Spanish.
blacks, Mexicans. Like, come on, fam. Like, niggas ain't even honoring the truth. Like, why won't we say that Indians were first? Because niggas want to be
can't hear
black.
you, Duke. I think you muted, Duke. We can't hear you.
Nah, I'm over here on my live because I done took this live and put it over there to get more people from mine over to your live into the discussion as well. So, and I'm just telling them how these niggas just sitting up here talking and don't want to say the Indians is first because these niggas want to be black. These niggas want to be black. I don't want to be black, Twiz. I'm tired of being black. I want to get off the plantation, Twiz. I want to get off the plantation, Twiz. Can I get off the plantation, Twiz? I don't want to be from the plantation,
you can still be black.
No, I don't want to be black.
You still can be black, bro.
No, I'm done.
Embrace being a nigga. Embrace being a real nigga.
No, son. I don't want to be a real nigga. I want to be an authentic Indian, son. I want to be an original Indian, son.
You can be
I don't want to
you
be a
want
real
at the
nigga.
end of
Real
the day.
niggas die, son. Real niggas die every day, B. I don't want to be
That's for real. And we got some real niggas that die for us to be here to talk what we talking now.
Son. Real niggas die every day, B. I don't want to be no real nigga, B. I want to be an old Indian war chief, fam, like this, cooling in the kumbaya, my neighbor. I don't want to die no real nigga. Nah, I'm good.
I feel you.
Look, I feel like the whole black thing, even when it comes to like when we talk about as far as legalization and the justice system and why niggas don't get their rights and shit like that, it's because we still identify ourselves as black. We didn't pick our nationality or whatever the steps that we need to take to get the rights. You feel me? That's what that shit.
So Hood Films, let me ask you this, Hood Films. Do you think that, as black people, that we should basically stop identifying ourselves as blacks? Is that what you saying, Hood? Like,
correct, because that's the first step as far as identifying yourself. You feel me? Like, we the only people that don't have a nationality. Everybody else has a nationality. They have a history that they identify with. White people, they don't call themselves white. I'm Irish. I'm this or whatever.
Facts. That's a fact. Italians, Irish.
They call themselves countries. We don't even call ourselves from a country. They call themselves places. We don't even call ourselves places. We call ourselves something that's like, it's the absence of color. How the fuck is black what we are to be called? And it is the absence of air, the absence of light, the absence of color. It doesn't reflect color, nothing. It's just dead. It's dark. I don't want to be labeled something that don't exist. Period.
No, I feel you on that though.
That's a fact.
That is definitely the first step of changing it. Like, the word black that's already white supremacy. Like 101.
Exactly.
Like, as soon as you start with the word black, it's like, all right, you already putting yourself down. It's already like you looking at like the history starting with slavery. That's when I kind of, it's like when I just say the word black, like you said, we ain't black, we brown. Like, we never been black. Like, we just take that because that's the status quo. But for real, we really need to take that out. Our language, it's a lot of words we need to take out our language.
Hey, God, can I say something to the God real quick? Now check this out. Since we resonate, we balance and we parallel. Brown pride. I got this from Daylight, the battle rapper, son. Like, he said this shit one day, and then I repeated it, and he called me more cuz at the time. Right? So check this out. The nigga said, y'all, look, the reason why look at the word brown, right? The word brown, if you really look at it and read it as a phrase, it's be our own. Brown, be our own. Hold on. The Mexicans are yelling brown pride and they're being their own. They got their own gas stations, shops, houses, communities. They got their own everything, resources. Brown. I look at my skin and I'm fucking brown. Why don't I want to be my own? I'm brown. They got us calling us we're black. The only thing I see on this screen is that nigga's shirt. The background is black. Space is black when it's nighttime. The sky ain't fucking brown, nigga, at nighttime. So nigga, no. Black is the absence of color. It doesn't reflect any other color. These niggas say, hey, if you dilute black, all the other colors come from black. Bam. When you look at white, white reflects every fucking color. That's why white power. They got power over all colors. The fucking rainbow. Look what they doing with the rainbows. RBG. Look it up. Like, if we really just think about, they've been lying to us this whole time. Nah, fam. I'm screaming brown power, not brown pride. Brown power.
No effects, but
what?
So just real quick, I gotta ask, O'Shea Williams, how you feel about everything, bro? Because you didn't really get a chance to talk. O'Shea Williams, the floor is yours, bro.
You're good. Like, personally, how I feel about everything, I'm learning. Like, I have another topic in my head, to be honest with you,
brown power.
And it's just like, I think as a people, we're worrying about our history, which is good. Like, where do we come from? But I think that's a mystery that's gonna forever be there. Like, you know, I feel like this conversation has been had like many, many times in my life, and I'm pretty sure many, many times in everybody else's.
This conversation.
And I think that the question that I'm wondering is, it's like, I feel like we're being farmed as a people, and I feel like who's farming us and why? Because I see other stuff going on in life that's like really, really real and like really detrimental to some people. Like, people are losing lives and people are getting hurt. And I feel like there's a bigger power that's ahead, that's bigger than just black and white. It's them, it's whoever they are. And like, they got us worrying about their past lives, if that makes any sense. And that's just how I feel.
Hey, can I say this? The tree bark is brown. The dirt is brown. My nigga, food goes brown before it goes black. Brown is the essence of life. Everything that is brown, if you really look at it, brown is the beginning of life.
But you know, we come from the dirt, so even what we made up as far as clay, even when we return to the dirt,
it's brown.
This is the thing, though. But see, this is the thing about the soil too. There's also different shades and different colors and different textures. So this kind of like this what he said. Like, that whole shit don't really matter as far as like the type of color you are. We all different shades. You feel me? It's the same as the soil. It's got the same different shades.
I know we're all different shades of brown. Nobody's a different shade of black.
Yeah, but see, the whole thing is just like, I feel like the black thing gotta kind of get like
this is an ignorant argument. This is not an ignorant argument.
Yeah, the black thing is so disrespectful to us as a people. To me, in my mind.
Where's ignorance? Show me where's the ignorance.
Like I don't even like the word. I don't even like the fact that black has the word lack in it. I'm not lacking anything. I'm highly intelligent. I don't want to be black. I want to be my own. I'm not black. There's nothing black about me, fam. I don't lack in intelligence. I don't lack in, like, I got game out the wazoo. I can hoop. I can ball. I'm strong. I can fight. I don't lack anything.
We're not talking about as far as black, as far as the people. We're speaking as far as legal phrase.
Forgive me. I'm speaking in geometria. The word is a fucking spell, and it's a phrase.
You speaking for self?
Huh?
You speaking for self?
Because I know self. I'm just saying that I'm speaking geometria. If you really think about the words,
nobody's wrong.
The words have power. They're spells. They spoken that curse over us that we're black, and black resembles death. No, when you go to funerals, what color do you wear? Black. When you go to weddings, what color do you wear?
Like a bad
white.
White.
And when you in the media, in the radio, you get blackballed if everybody don't like you. I don't want to be blacklisted. I don't want to be black nothing.
I get what you're saying.
Obama ain't even black. That nigga's brown. That nigga's Indian. He is Asian or whatever the fuck. Donald Trump was like, show your birth certificate. He wasn't resembled to be black. This nigga is brown.
What color do you wear when you go on that mission? You know what I'm saying? You
Black.
Yeah.
black shit. They coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to be when you see
Exactly.
black, ain't nothing to be proud about that. You know what I'm saying? There's a
Every
whole
gun that they
dark
make, is black. Most of the guns they make are black, fam.
black. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get what you say. I get where it come from. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of
That's why
black. We smoke black and milds. What the fuck, bro? I'm good. We don't smoke white and milds or brown and milds. We smoke black and milds.
So what's the
No.
answer though? Like, what's like the answer or solution to like changing
We
narrative as
have to
far
denounce it. We have to denounce that term. That's not us. We're not that legal straw man. That's not us. I'm
I
not
just
subscribing to that. That ain't us.
identify who you feel comfortable who you are.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
done.
that's where I'm at with it. You know, whoever
Yeah.
you are. Who are you? I never say when they ask me who I because I'm difficult. I'm a difficult person to deal with. You know what I'm
You're a
saying? But I'm easy.
Philadelphian, fam.
I'm saying because
If a
I
nigga
can say
asks you,
I don't never say I'm a black. I can say I'm this and I'm mixed. And I said if I get ignorant, I can say I can give you my numbers. Well, this is my state number. This is my county number. Which you want me? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's how I can identify myself. You know what I'm saying? Or I can go by a street name. What you want? I'm saying. I don't give a fuck what you identify me that. I identify me this way. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's the way I go. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel everybody in this joint, man. Everybody's right, man.
fam. If you think about it, like those people calling themselves Italian and British and Sicilian and all of that, they don't call themselves like brown and colors and whites and shit. It's just like you're a Philadelphian. I'm a Texan. I'm a Texan because of the state where I was birthed at. Right. I'm a Texan.
I'm gonna say something, and this where I feel like everything piggyback off of even all these movies, and even the reason why we are in the position we are now, because this why I say like history, religion, all that it kind of tangles into one. We are put like the Khalifas of the earth for real, for real. Even if you look at it, we like the greatest people. You feel me? Even like the rhythm, the bop, the melanin. You feel me? Like so that alone makes us a threat. And it's like a divide and conquer method for real, for real. It's like it's so many. It's just they just throwing so much shit at us to just divide us. Because at the end of
That
the
part.
day, if we were to come as one, then the power will hold shift. So that's where the shit all
Facts.
comes down to for real. And they
And I
not going
think
to get new leaders. You feel me?
I, I personally think that your opinion on like the word black is a good reason for like people to like it gives people a topic to stand on, like that could be like the first step, you know what I mean? Like because that is something that I think goes over a lot of people's heads, like the annotation of like everything being so dark when labeled black, you know what I mean? And I feel like we're such a good people. We're like the Samoans. We can be like the Samoans. Like everybody thinks Samoans like big, they look scary, but then they're like teddy bears, you know what I mean? And I feel like we need some kind of like annotation like with that with our own people, like so people don't instantly fear us. They see us walking, they turn their heads or judge us, or we got our own annotations that we're pushing. We're thinking they're positive to us, but really they're negative, and got people looking at us crazy. And we thinking we're doing something. We're trying to be kings. Trying to be the best version of ourselves that we could be. But I think starting off with like getting rid of all those negative annotations on our name, like just label black, coming up with a new label. I feel like that should be a movement because that's deep.
Okay, like look at this, and I admire the Hebrew Israelite. The reason why I admire the Hebrew Israelite, I don't like the shit, I don't like that racist shit that they do, but I like the fact that they're actually telling people what the Bible was. It was an indoctrination tool.
It is
The
really
people,
racist. We
the
love the church.
the black people, I mean, the cursed people, such and such were slaves, and they were black. Like they're telling people why they called us black, because that's a slave term. Just like cowboy was a derogatory term for slave niggas. They call them cowboys. You dig what I'm saying? So if we actually say, you know what? If we go back and like, when did they first started calling us black? Because we were Negroes before we were black or colored. We were Indians before that. So now, if you get rid of that black term, I've never seen nobody run around and say brown power. I hear brown pride. I hear black power. But what about brown power. I might get that shit tatted on my forehead. I might just get brown power tatted on my forehead. I'm gonna get it. Fuck it. I'll be the first. I'm finna do it.
That'd be a good job. And I feel like on some G shit, and I know it'll be hard, but just on some real right, I feel like the word nigga. Because I remember, I forgot who it was. Somebody, they was just talking. They was like, listen, man, imagine if you replace the word nigga with, imagine if you replace the word brother with every time you said nigga. Like, just imagine you just chilling outside on the block with you and your homies. Like, man,
I say neighbor.
You got to go kill them niggas like it. Like, and then imagine you say, man, fuck them brothers. Man, all them brothers about to go die right now.
Oh God! Whoa, that hit different.
Hood life.
That's heavy.
Hood life.
That's
I've been
heavy.
saying neighbor. I've been trying to throw neighbor in there.
Oh,
And a long time ago,
I'm talking
I was
about
gonna say
like
native.
what it is. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to we all connected. All this shit is like we all one for real. It all comes down to the 12 tribes and we got split up from different languages and all that other shit, but we all one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm finna get it tatted on my forehead. Brown power. Fuck it. See, so they can
That
see the
statement don't
real
even
me.
sound right, man. Fuck them brothers. You gotta go slide on them brothers right now. All them brothers gotta die. That don't even sound
Hell
right.
no, that's not right.
Right, it don't even sound right
Energy.
because
The
it ain't
energy.
right.
It sound crazy. It make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
It make
Like
you
I
feel
can't
bad.
stop going out of pocket.
That's
You
a
know what I mean?
crazy point. That's
crazy. I ain't really never think about it on that level
Exactly.
for real.
That's why I
It's
say
funny,
neighbor.
I remember they used to say suckers. We gonna get them suckers right there, the little turkeys. I remember that.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
and check this out. Dig these blues, y'all. We don't even say that we're from a neighborhood. We say we from the hood. We don't even call each other neighbor anymore. My nigga.
Unless it's a female. That's a female. You right.
Yeah, I'm trying not to say the nigga word, and I be saying, "What's up, my neighbor?" A long time ago, I was finna say, "What's up, my native?" But everybody don't know they native, so I couldn't say that. So after my little pilgrimage to Cali, you know what I mean, for Nipsey Hussle situation, I was walking around telling them niggas, "Hey man, it's a nation in progress. It's a nation in progress. Nation in progress." Every crib nigga I seen, everybody I seen, "Hey fam, hey man, keep that shit going. It's a nation in progress. It's a nation in progress." Man, because nigga, the energy in that place was different. I ain't never felt no energy like that. It was like when that nigga passed, he like released this transcending energy, and everybody was calm. Everybody was at peace. This shit was crazy, fam. Like if you was in California when that nigga passed and his body was, everybody was in mourning state. Like it was peaceful. It was the most peaceful I ever heard California ever be. So now I'm running around like, yeah, my neighbor, my neighbor, my neighbor. Shit, I can't wait till I elevate and get to the point where I'm saying, hey, what's going on, native? You all right? When I get to that point, that means that I'm like always like balanced. Like I done got rid of the nigga mentality. I done stopped cursing so much, using profane babbles. I done stopped acting like a heathen. Like I can't wait to get to that level.
Man, that Nipsey shit was, bro. That shit was deeper. You feel me? Because he was on a whole different mission. You feel me? The power he had, able to, and even when you look at the history of it, I remember like it was something on Instagram, like the same history, like 400 years ago or something. It was like the gangs came together. It was like 400, man.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. We know how Cali gave it up, man, and just years, and we know that Cali is a strong place because like these were one of the first areas that protested and went against our oppressors and things of that nature. So when Nipsey had passed, we just got a chance to see that unity again, man. And Duke, I gotta ask you because you was out there. How was that experience, after Nipsey passed, and like, how was it, being out there and seeing like, gangs coming together?
It was crazy, nigga. I didn't go down there when all of the people was down there like on every day, or when I didn't want to go because the police was out there. I had a warrant at the time, so I wasn't finna be around no police anyway, even if it was a gathering of whatever. So the times that I went when the police presence wasn't there and it was just niggas. So when I was just around like the, what I mean, just the hood niggas, and I stayed all day, like just sitting, listening up and into the night, just watching the bro. I don't give a them people were peaceful. It wasn't no aggression nowhere. Nobody was mad. Everybody was like it seemed like everybody was in deep thought, fam. Them few days I was out there. Them 3 days I was there. I think I was there a week. I can't even remember, but the time I was there, the only shooting or thing that I heard about, this white dude tried to rob somebody in downtown LA at their little mall down there, and they captured him and whatever, and that was it. It was peaceful throughout the whole land, my nigga. And there was no fighting. There was nothing. The NOI, they came out there in March. The celebrities came out there. It was peaceful. When I ran into Gilly, I had a warrant then. It wasn't no problem. Nigga, he heard me out. He barely even spoke. Everybody was peaceful. I seen Bosco. Nigga, everything was peaceful, fam. There was nigga, the Bloods was on the they wasn't standing on the Staples side. I seen blood niggas across the street. You know what I'm saying? I seen like different gang factions across the street, and most of the Crip niggas was hugging the building. You know what I'm saying? Standing outside. But no, there was no beef, no nothing. People were peaceful. People were like, there were people mad because niggas was out there selling Nipsey Hussle shirts, making money off of them. But it was like, I mean, the nigga died for us all type shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, that was the mentality, like watching people, fam. And I was like, damn, this shit crazy, nigga, that everybody, just like with DMX, when I went out there and seen the thing with DMX, same fucking thing, fam. Like these niggas, when these niggas, like even with Mo3, when the nigga body dropped, it really meant something to us. Like people, it's different. It was a different, it's different. And then I'm 80, I was born in 85. He was born in 85. 85 was a crazy year, fam, to be a nigga in America. You know what I'm saying? Even being up under them people. So when I felt like even sitting in the barbershop getting my hair cut, Bone was cutting my hair and Cowboy was sitting in, this nigga Cowboy was sitting in there like speechless, fam. He ain't got no words. Like, you know, people would talk to him and he'd be cordial with him and stuff. But bro, this dude, like he lost his son, bro, his little brother, bro. Like he just was, you know what I mean? Like, how? How could this happen? I seen the regret. Like he probably was like, bro, I should have never went in there and got that food. I should have been outside. That should have been me catching the bullet. This was his energy the whole time, fam.
Dang.
Hey, it was crazy, nigga, to see like. You hear, I done been in California a few times and I seen the racial politics, right? I haven't seen it. I know what it is. I got family from there. But to go out there and don't even feel the racial gang tension, none of that shit was crazy, fam. I didn't feel no hatred in them days. I didn't feel it. I didn't see it.
Yo, I never knew that many
Crazy.
poppies out there.
Huh?
Let's get this shit out there.
Say it again.
I know that many like Spanish people, like that's really like they like thing for real. We not like that heavy out there.
Yeah. Okay. So look, I was finna ask you because y'all said the name Khalifa, right? And then I just heard Twiz say and Kali. He said Cali like Kali. And I'm like, is Cali a derivative of the word Khalifa? Because it has to be. Like if you really think about it, and you like damn, California, Khalifa, Kali, like the great Kali. That's some Indian shit,
Lost
fam.
Angels.
That's the lost angel. This is some Indian shit, fam. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yeah.
What? This is crazy. If you really like you look at all the names of the states, Dakota, that's Indian. Fucking New Mexico, Texas was part of fucking Mexico. Spanish, Indian. Like, man, I be looking through all of this shit and be
I ain't
like,
gonna
man,
lie.
it's
Listen,
crazy.
you know something that I didn't like is when the Washington Redskins changed their
Exactly.
logo.
And guess why you think they did that?
That was crazy.
Why you think they did that?
Bro.
What are they called now? The fucking company or something? Like, bro.
Yeah, they got a posse for that. That's trying to snatch any type of history or anything that
Yeah,
and ain't nobody say, nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said anything. Nobody raised awareness. Why did the Indians say this and that about this? And it wasn't even the Indians that said nothing. It was the white folks and all these other fake ass people who was trying to go to bat for Indians.
The colonizers.
Yeah, like that shit crazy, bro. Like, hold on. So just Washington Redskins, if you really look at everything,
Whole logo and all that. Bro, he look like you right there, bro.
Huh?
Twiz, he look like you right there. The logo, no cat. Real rat.
Even the Seminole logo. You look at the Seminole logo and you just look. They made his skin white. How the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
Like y'all niggas great. So you mean to tell me Indians were white? Man, stop playing on our time, fam. Y'all tripping. Y'all really trying to whitewash everything. They don't whitewash all the history. They making us believe that we come from nigger slaves. No, the fuck I don't.
They said in 100 years, Tupac gonna be white.
Yeah, thanks. Listen, hey, look, like you seen it, the second movie they tried to do, they had Pac was a whole, I think, a Mexican in that joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Out of pocket. Like, that's how they gonna do though, because when our generations and all that wiped off, then they can feed whatever they want to the
That's
history.
crazy.
Bro,
That's crazy.
Bro, they made Jesus white, bro.
It made Jesus white. It's the whole thing, say. Like, my nigga, look.
Even I heard arguments about Abraham Lincoln, like you saying, not white.
Bro, listen.
They out of
Hey,
pocket.
yo.
How you think the penny is brown and it's facing the other way?
Hey, yo. You did.
I know, but if y'all looked at like Google statues at ancient Samaria, like the statues and stuff were black. But now if you look them up, you're gonna see them like they're whitewashed just like they did in Egypt. Like either they're tan or like they ain't got no color complexion to them. But they used to be really dark. Like, and you can still find some, but they're still in the middle of whitewashing ancient Samaria. Like that's why they're not posting so much about it.
Yo, so y'all ain't hear about the big deal they made about the maple syrup, John?
Oh yeah, her being chained to the desk.
They was trying
to the table.
Take her off the.
They did already.
Yeah, they already did.
I ain't never noticed.
Yeah, because somebody found a picture of her being chained to the table serving pancakes.
Oh shit! I was sitting up. She was like, damn. Niggas was mad about that shit. Like, yo, we like syrup. Yo, like, yo. They gonna try to take maple off the John.
Not Miss Maple.
Yeah.
You ain't see the boy, the white actor boy. He just went viral for. I remember when they had they had the fat black lady on there.
Bro,
grinding him up.
And then look at this. How the fuck is Washington, D.C. the District of Columbia? What the fuck does that even mean, bro? It's not even the District of America. What the fuck does that mean, fam? And most of the people that live in D.C. is colored fucking people, fam. I just heard some shit about HBCUs there and the per capita of colored folks there. It's more colored people that live in that state, fam. Like, how the fuck is it the District of Columbia? It should be the District of Africa, right? Or Ethiopia or something, right? Like, what the fuck? The White House?
Crazy. It's crazy. That just goes back to, living alive, man. Just, going off of what was said to us as coming up and not doing your own research. It's very important, to do your research and really get to these facts, man, because the school's not going to give it to us. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not what's happening.
That's what and in the schools, like, fam, when I used to get suspended, well, see, let me give you a little history. I was when I was in special education, I wasn't doing work like everybody else. They didn't give me work like them. If they gave me work, they modified it, but I didn't have to do no research, none of all this shit that everybody else was doing, right? When I used to get suspended, my grandparents, they had these encyclopedias in the top of my closet. I'd be reading through them shits like, and shit that I heard in geography and in history, I was like, that don't sound like what is in this encyclopedia. This shit sounds better than that. Like when they was talking about Christopher Columbus, I was reading shit about other people that, you know what I mean? Like, he really didn't come over here. He really didn't find shit. That's just, they just wrote him into history as such because this and that, and he conquered the world. I mean, Napoleon conquered the world. He was associated with him and all that. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, they've been lying to us. They just made some shit up. And then they putting it in these movies They putting it in these movies, avatars, the new Black Panther movie. They got the fucking Indians coming out the water. They say we come from Atlantis, but the Indians run Atlantis. Like, come on, bro. Like, what is we saying, son?
That's
What's
the
the
thing right
subliminal,
there.
son?
Movies, man. Especially because I deal with that shit. So bro, no bullshit. All that shit is fake. I'm sure you already know and all that shit, but
Yeah, it's
is
crazy.
the public don't understand, and media is so important. That's why people roll for real, because they don't even know media is like number 4 when it comes to like starting a population as far as important.
Yeah, information and shit. Yeah,
it's like health, food, culture, and all that. Then it's media because it controls the way people think for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we just program for real. We believe what was on TV and the movies and all that shit, and they argue to death about that shit. That's what I'm saying.
So when you look at it, it's like the things that we get taught about from history is no different than hearing about Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny. You know, it's just like all stories that they put in you, and it's like, bro, this is what it is. This is what we giving you, and this is how life is. You have to go off of these things.
exactly.
It's crazy, man. We have to open our eyes up, man. And I appreciate everybody on the panel, man, because we had a lot of heavy, you know what I'm saying, heavy hitters
Nah,
tonight,
nigga, I appreciate you and your growth, nigga. Like, you came to a point in the solstice, in the time continuum, in the esoterics where niggas can, like, this is a good build. Damn, he almost at 10,000. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe so he can get there. You know what I'm saying?
Good build.
Like, let's go. And we met on a humbug, fam, on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas is like parallel, like, fam, all right, let's move forward and get to the, you know what I mean?
That's how
like,
it is, man. You know, sometimes kings bump heads, man, but at the end of the day, we all on the same mission, and together we gonna grow.
Yeah, we gotta have this type of dialogue, because at one time, like I'll say, like late '90s, early 2000s, you have brothers on the corner. You have, and like where I grew up, especially like when I moved up to Logan in like 93, 94, I'm like 9, 10 years old. Now I'm running into Hebrew Israelites. I'm running into 5%ers. I'm running into these different people talking, but talking amongst each other, having debate on the corner. Just the same way we talking here, having a debate, but still understanding what the greater goal is. We know what we need out here in this world for real, for real. We can debate about all the topics of history or whatever we want, but we know how we gotta push the envelope going forward. It goes, you know better, you do better.
No,
so we know it's fucked up out here. So we know we're not doing something right out here.
You are.
At the end of the day. So it's like conversation like this, we gotta have so we can show people like, yeah, look, this the dialogue, brothers of color can have, and there's no beef or nothing like that. It's a good dialogue. We can debate, and then we gonna agree, disagree, and all that at the same time. And
You know what I
push
think
it forward.
we need, bro, and I really want to push this. I think we need a conflict resolution class installed in schools and shit. Like, they gotta be like a mandatory class for real. You feel me? Because like, we ain't taught how to de-escalate. We just what? It's a problem, disagreement. You already know. So it's like, we definitely gotta like take this and build on this shit. You feel me?
Like, and can I say this? We had a 1,000,000 man march. How come we can't get 1,000,000 men in alive?
True.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I would love to see this platform grow for sure.
1,000,000 men in one live.
About things that count, no drama, no
Yeah.
that's not that we don't really benefit from. Why can't we?
Say we get like 100 men. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 to 100 men. That's 1,000,000 right there.
That's why not to cut you off, dude, real quick. I just feel like everybody that come across this live, whether you're watching it on replay, y'all need to share this. Because it don't matter what platform we do it on. We got some heavy platforms in the building right now. We got my brother Duke Farrell, man. He got a few pages, you know what I'm saying? He been jumping, he been doing this thing for a minute. We got my brother Hood Life, man. You know what I'm saying? One of Philly finest. He got a couple platforms. If the new Hood Life is Philly Films, man. Make sure y'all tap in and sub to Philly Films, Hood Life, and my brother Duke Farrell, man. Duke Farrell got a few pages, and y'all definitely got to put y'all plugs in. Then we got my bro Rosewood, man, from Logan. You know what I'm saying? That got his own platform and all of that. Y'all got to tap into him also. You know what I mean? Montana, I've been talking to Montana to set up his YouTube channel and all that and get his drink rolling. You know, he fresh off the streets, man, but I'm trying to get him to get in his joint. And O'Shea Williams, he got a platform plugging because us together as one man, we can be much more stronger than one voice. And we had a lot of strong voices on here. Shout out to my bro King of New Jersey that tapped in too, man. But we have a lot of strong voices, man. And at the end of the day, it's nothing to it but to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be on this platform. Whatever, we can do it on Duke Jones, we can do it on Hood Life, we can do it on Rosewood, whatever.
Well.
Yeah.
We could see, and what I propose with the Restream situation, right? Now, on Restream, you can actually fuse all of our channels together in one. Pick a topic, right? And you add your channel to said channel and say all like 10 of us add our channel to one channel. Now the same broadcast is going out on everybody's channel with the same title. The only difference is, like, say everybody did it on my channel, right? You come in Restream, you add your Facebook or YouTube to it, and now it's broadcasting to your channel, but it's your people tuning in too. So we can see the comments. Everybody who's in the Restream connected to one channel, we can see everybody's comments, but everybody can't see each other's comments because they're all logged in from everybody's different page. So on Restream, I can actually put the comments on the screen so all of these different fans see what everybody's saying. So now that's so say everybody got 10,000. That's already 60,000 people tuning in.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, that's heavy. And Duke, we might have to exchange numbers or you know, we're gonna have to talk to figure out how we want to. And Hood Life Media just, you know, pending a joint exclusive Valo interview on the way. Shout out to Hood Life Media, man.
Yeah, you, man. You know,
bro, I'm over here talking with Melvin Farmer. I just did we chopping it up.
Melvin Farmer, man.
Fam, I'm trying to get niggas in the discussion. We talking about what I'm talking about right now.
Heavy.
This is what we talking about, family.
That's heavy.
He said he finna bring the lady that they call the mayor of California on the platform that was talking about reparations in California, is helping them get reparations there. He finna bring that lady over to Pharaoh. And like, fam, this is monumental shit, son. Like, let's eat. Let's get these people back in the mode of eating knowledge.
That's fire. You know what I'm saying? We're going together, man. We got to keep pushing it. And, you know, it's definitely going to happen, man. And salute to everybody in the panel. Duke, I'm going to start with you, Duke, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, do all your plugs and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, everything is Dr. Pharaoh Ali, y'all. It used to be Duke Pharaoh. That's too much bad energy coming with that name. So I had to, you know what I mean, destroy the old self, put on the new man. And, you know what I mean, this is the more educated, intellectually, you know, balanced Pharaoh. So everything is Dr. Pharaoh Ali.
Okay, so make sure y'all tune in to Dr. Pharaoh Ali, man. He's definitely
all platforms.
You know what I'm saying? He keep his face in them books, and you know what I'm saying? He has great points, man. Rosewood, the Honorable Herb, man, it's on you. Drop your plugs. Let the people know what you know what I'm saying, got going on and all that, and your plugs.
Hey, man, first and foremost, shout out my brother Twiz. You know what it is, all day, every day, man. Taking over his YouTube thing one day at a time, one stream at a time. You know how we started this, man.
Facts.
You know, doing a lot of things in Philly coming up in the summertime, doing a lot of community events, especially in the Logan, Uptown, Germantown area. We're going to be doing things. Twiz, I'm definitely going to be letting you know, especially when we up in Germantown. And there's some things I got ideas coming for Chew Park or whatever. And I need all my summer villains, you know, ideas from y'all, you know, to really put into the park and really bring that up to par for the community, for real, for real. So Anybody want to tap in with me or know what I'm doing? Let's go on my Instagram. It's spill_ENT. That's SPILL_ENT on the gram. You can see everything that I got going on or stuff that I'm pushing. DM me if you got any community ideas that you try and push or try and link up with or whatever. Because we really just try and tap into the hood, and really start doing like re-entry programs for the brothers that's coming home from jail. I've been getting a lot of calls from brothers about expungements, and I'm about to see if I can do another like online panel with pardons and expungements, like giving everybody information on just pardons and expungements. Period. So I'm really doing that now. So anything that people got that they want to tap into me with, as far as community relations and as far as the music scene, that's also something that I do. I do management, promotion, artist development. Shout out my brother Razor. Shout out to the whole OBH Freedom Men. You know, free all the brothers on State Road right now, man. It's real crazy. Of CFCF, heard somebody that's got killed up there. Recently.
Damn, somebody just got rocked up the F.
Yeah, somebody's got rocked at the F. So
Dang.
it's crazy right now in the city. It's crazy right now in the jail. So, it's we trying to really like Twiz is doing. We really trying to push the narrative that is really good brothers out here, really trying to make the change in these cities right here. So we know it's an uphill battle, but we working. That's all.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? And that counts, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Rose. What Hood Life Media, man. You still in here, Hood Life?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yeah, Hood Life, talk your talk, man. Talk to the people. Let them know what you got going on. Let them know who you is, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, first, I appreciate you bringing me onto the platform. I definitely been tuned in for a minute.
Sure, you've been showing love for a minute, Hood Life. You know how we carry it.
Facts, though. We just same mission, bro. Just pushing a narrative, recreating a narrative, and things like that. As far as just being from the hood, and just pushing positivity and things like that. I try to like mix the medicine in with the food. You feel me? I got a lot of exclusive content. Just running around as far as the city, things like that. So at the end of the day, when the platform gets to a big enough space, we're gonna expand and do more stuff in the community. I'm definitely looking for help. You feel me? As far as like just expanding and going more toward that narrative. So I just DM'd you and all that. We definitely gonna link, talk up, and build off of that. Well,
yeah, I'm gonna tap in with you ASAP.
Well, man, I appreciate y'all, man. That's all. I appreciate y'all. This is what was needed for in the community as far as just speaking this message and all that, and then getting the youngins to get involved. You know what I'm saying, with this type of talk.
Facts. The city goofy, and you know what I'm saying, right now and around the world, period. And like I'm here for whatever you need me for, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna push it together, bro. So I'm gonna check the DM, and we definitely gonna lock in, man. You know what I'm saying? Timing is the essence, man. I was just waiting on you because you know what I'm saying we've been locked in with each other, but we're gonna make it happen, man. And I appreciate everybody and just to swing it over to my bro Montana Spady, man. Montana, you got something you want to say? We still waiting on you to get your platform and all that, man. My bro still got gun smoke coming out of him right now, man. I'm trying to get him to get on this internet stuff, man. Potential, man. Get talk, Montana.
Yeah, man. I'm just fresh Montana fresh, man. Like I'm Twiz brother, man. Like I always say when I come on these joints, man. Like we ain't just meet. You know what I'm saying? We brothers.
We've been out there together, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like we still living this shit together. My brother was on the phone with me when I got shot, man. You know what I'm saying? It could have been my last.
It could have been bro. You know what I'm saying? Main man tried to get him out of here, but he took that like a G, man. You know what I'm saying? Main man tried to dump a whole joint on him, but he took that, sucked that up, and it's the reason why you here today, bro.
And I came home the same day, 3 hours later, did it, and we back doing this joint again. And I'm gonna just say, there's a lot of shit because there's a lot of shit in my head. I have so many ideas. I'm here with it. I'm just a go-to guy. I'm just somebody you can yo, what's up with your man? Yeah, he got a grand over. Yo, I need that joint. What the fuck with him? I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you locked in with Twiz. If you locked in with Twiz, you locked in with me. That's forever. Like everybody ain't locked in. If you locked in, you locked in, and it's official, man. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't going nowhere, yo. Be ready for everything that's coming. Everything that's coming. And we ain't gonna surprise you. We gonna probably pop out. Like we pull up, man.
We kicking it door, man. We got strong forces from every angle, man. And I love everybody on this panel, man. Much love and respect to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, Pharaoh. I appreciate you, Rosewood, Hood Life Media, Montana Spady, man. Much love and respect.
Hey, it's in the private too, fam, when you see it before you get off so it don't disappear.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah. I'm in the wind.
All right, facts. I got you right now. And O'Shea Williams, I see your drink right now.
Man, we building. Came out first saying he canceled the show because they wouldn't let him bring guns. Academics was just letting him stick his foot in his mouth. What? What happened? What happened? I think I might have to start the live over and talk about this shit. Like what really happened, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be back though. I gotta take care